Ad break. Thanks Ink Ink Demon for checking in.
Thank you.
Thanks Monkey King for checking in.
Hi, Monkey King.
Thanks Sprigatito_lover for checking in.
Nice Brigatito.
Thanks GNTTNT for checking in.
Hi, GNTTNT.
Thanks an_amazing_toaster for checking in.
Hi, amazing toaster.
Thanks Mini Dewey for checking in.
Hey, Mini Dewey.
Thanks Mr. Crimson001 for checking in.
Hi, Mr. Crimson.
Thanks Poker_dealer for checking in.
Hi, Poker.
Ink Ink Demon redeems song request. Make Believe by Mother. Thanks Online Demos for checking in.
Wait, give me 1 second. Why is it loading? Why is my Twitch not loading? Hello?
Thanks for the lurking Ink Demon.
Nice, thank you. Alright, I don't know why it's not loading. Whatever. Oh.
So what's on the to-do list today?
Okay, what's on the to-do list today? I'm planning on making
said, MRRP meow 3.
either like a follow-up to the shorts yesterday, which is like the fight scene, kinda. I'm not gonna call it. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna call it, it'll maybe in like a later thing. I'm gonna do like a couple. A couple of those, or I can do some request drawings.
Hey
We'll
Roni,
finish
did
up
you
the
stream around
Patreon.
16 hours ago?
I did a test stream. All right, because I tested the hand cam. All right, there's a decent chance that if this crashes my PC, but
Spy KCX said, "Hey Roni, it's me. It's been a long time, huh? Since
Hi,
last
Spy.
stream."
yeah. All right, I'll switch. Let's see if it works.
Hello Roni. I just painted my nails. How are you?
I made mini-me's
Am I late?
using foam, using clay.
Ads over.
Okay.
Thanks Fruitizard for checking in.
Hi, Fruit.
Mini Rons. Adorable and marketable. I want a
Yes.
mini Ron.
That's pretty good.
Thanks Slady Blue Blade for checking in.
Making this like my favorite one.
Ikermatirosi Coolivas 5405 said, "It's good to see how this is evolving from lore videos to a fully developed story. I long for the day this is turned into a comic or a series of short films. Sorry if T. Day, 1 arrest
Yeah,
for dementia,
that is if
which,
I
16.
ever find the
Wait
motivation
chat,
to
what happened?
do that.
I was on ad break.
Alright. It's just my hand.
Thanks for the lurk Slady Blue Blade. Did you finally respond to an email?
No.
Marketable 3D print. Thanks for the lurk GNTTNT. An_amazing_toaster said, "They are the Ronlings. They require sacrifices."
Yeah, I'm thinking of like
Official
doing.
release when?
Maybe I can do like a hand cam stream.
I want a
for
mini Ron to throw at my wall when I die in deadlock.
clay.
Roni,
I like
you are
my
not
clay.
beating the 7 sins allegation in your dragons.
What do you mean?
Thanks Spy KCX for checking in.
They're obviously not.
Mini Roni keychains when? I'd fight people for a mini Roni keychain. Thanks for the lurk Mr.
IDK.
Crimson001.
Alright, see ya, Mr. Crimson.
Thanks Brood_Studios for checking in.
No,
Thanks,
Actually, I don't.
Double Mel, for checking in.
I was gonna do D&D today, but I realized I
Mertenitor
don't have
said,
enough time.
can we get more sentient witch
So-
hat lore?
I'll just do it like a different day.
Nice
Maybe
hand reveal, and
Wednesday.
thank you for making all 7 deadly sins as dragons.
No. I don't. More sentient witch hat lore, probably. I can do
Small
the
insignificant
fight
detail
scene.
about my life. I'm starting to learn how to draw. Currently
I
on day 3 officially.
Yeah, that's nice. I can do. Good luck. I can do. A bit of like hunter /
If you
milk
think
witch
about
lore.
it, the parasite hats fudge over themselves because they spread too much and instinctually must make more of themselves.
Yeah.
Mini Ron is full of asbestos.
No, because
Thank you, Coco Fway, for the follow. Welcome to the basement.
like Coco for
You can never leave.
mini runs full of asbestos. True, but
Roni, are you a marketable plush?
true. I am
The
full of
greater dragons are the
asbestos.
7 deadly sins.
No, they're not. Actually, they are. I literally like pitched this during like our stream. You guys know. Only the people in shorts don't know, because they don't watch streams.
Slugboy56 said, Roni, is there anything that is the
Hi,
exact
Coco.
opposite of the dragons?
Where?
Mini Rons are made of the cotton candy in
not
your
really.
walls.
No, it's made. Yes, true. I have the cotton candy in your walls. Also, it's like a bit of lead.
I watch
Also, a
them both
ton
sell.
of microplastics. Not like
The
it's
ruby
made of
dragon
plastic.
Is the sin of wrath.
It has like a bunch of like microplastics, like in like a hollow
If you're full of
compartment inside it.
asbestos, what is lavender filled with?
Hate. I think.
Brood_studios said, Hey, Roni, have you gotten any feedback for the cool witch hat witch comic you drew?
Any cool feedback? Here's the thing, like I didn't
They're
know what
not
to title it
radioactive, though.
yesterday.
It's too detectable that way.
I didn't know what to title it yesterday, so I just wrote, do people even read titles?
Hate?
And
She
then that's
looks
all.
nice, I think.
That's all the comments. All the comments is like, yes, I read the title. So it's kind of hard to find the feedback. Yeah, all of them are saying yes, we read the title. It's like literally all of it. So, yep. I can do fight scenes. It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna be a lot of drawings. So I'm honestly
Mr. Tenedra said, Can you draw a dragon witch?
I already did that.
Roni, what are the chances of a witch hunter and a witch are a couple but aren't aware they're enemies?
You mean like what was it? I'm pretty
If
sure
the
that's a
7
movie.
greater dragons aren't based off of the 7 deadly sins, then what are they based off of? Me
7 days of the
personally,
week.
The title and comments are funnier than the vid.
7 days of the week.
I wonder if the parasite hats were always so infectious, or if the population increase of witches over time lead to them getting a bit overzealous.
I would say so.
So, do you mind
I
if
mean-
I share my thoughts on one of the panels? Specifically, the explosion panel?
Oh, sure. Oh, that one. What's with the explosion battle? Oh.
Roni, why is lavender so fine? You're gross because you have tentacles. That's literally what the living hat said to the parasite hat.
Yes.
I think it was kinda small for what was happening.
I mean,
Thank you green_pumpkin for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
green pumpkin.
Hey Ron, happy birthday.
Thanks, player. I mean, the whole town. It's not like a town-size explosion. Just a portion of the town. I think it's a reasonable explosion for the size. I actually think it's pretty big. Anyway, I can do that. I can do this fight scene I have
Redeem song
thought
request. Love to Death by Mother.
Alright. But I can do the siren.
Regardless of size, being blow up, that should get a whole page to show the scale of such destruction.
Oh, you mean the size of the thing itself?
You know who else is pretty big?
Maybe. Honestly, like, I think I should, instead of like doing more comic like panels like this, I can just use like an entire page. I don't really have the same limitation as comics. So if I'm gonna post it on shorts anyway.
Does the parasite witch know she is a parasite during her encounter with the sentient witch hat?
If you alright.
Thanks, Shira,
nothing
for checking in.
Nothing stops anyone from like telling the parasite that they're parasites. Hi, Shira. Hope you're doing well. What was I saying again? Oh yeah,
make a webtoon. Maybe you get famous there. Thank you Fucoco_lover for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You may never leave.
That was a fake.
But they believe themselves to not be parasites, so it would take some convincing, surely.
Yeah, obviously it'll take some convincing, but you can tell them, like, their rational, like their rational part is still like active. But I think like whenever they learn that they're parasites, eventually like they forget. So like even if she was confronted with that, like after a while,
stream Roni and mods in chat.
She forgets it. Alright, see ya, Shira. Like, eventually they forget.
Thanks Sakiro Rocks for checking in.
They forget their parasites and then they go about like living their life the same again. I would imagine like they also have like some adaptation to when they get busted, so maybe like that's when they lash out.
Idea. A parasite that took over the host as a child, so it grows up normally.
Alright, parasite idea. What if the parasite makes you happy?
How would you feel if the living hat said you're gross because you don't have a body?
I would know that she's just rage baiting. Get rage baited, idiot. Like imagine.
What would happen if a parasite that feeds on happiness feeds on the immortal eternally happy witch?
No, they don't feed on happiness. What if they give
I gathered
happiness
souls and turned them into a fireball? What do I do now?
You throw it and then make more fireballs. Do any of the witches
like cheese? Thank you Queen Chai for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Why wouldn't some of them like cheese?
Do any of your witches buy bread at Costco at 4:34 p.m. yesterday?
Probably.
Do you like bread?
Not particularly.
Throws fireball directly at Lavender.
Bro. Wait, time.
I don't know.
Ow.
The witches could be lactose intolerant, so just asking.
Yeah.
I think the
there's...
Florida witch is planning to teleport bread again.
Not sure you did it.
We have a witch that's a witch hat, but what about a witch without a witch hat? How are witch hunters supposed to find her? She could be anyone of US.
Yeah, obviously, like, no one would know. I think they, like, operate on, like... on, like, rumors and shit. I have this, like, short well, it's not short interaction, it's almost like a short story.
Okay,
I don't know why I wrote
it's
it.
time to make more fireballs.
I don't know where to... I don't know where to put it, because it's pretty long.
An underscore
where I wrote
underscore
interactions.
Said, hypothetically, if you had enough souls and fuel, could you cast infinite fireball?
Sure.
Moist.
Theoretically.
Would hoods be able to draw in souls like a witch hat if they have those long pointy bits on the back?
Theoretically, but you ran out of fuel.
Toaster witch.
Usually.
Being friends with a bathtub witch. Think about it, Roni.
Bro.
Kara's mom said, hello.
Hi. Hi, Kara's mom. Alright, like... What's I gonna say again? Frick. Yeah, I wrote like this...
Slugboy56 said, what would happen if they teleported bread for 3 days?
It's like short story where...
Thank you 135Y531 for the follow.
The milk witch got hunted.
You can never leave.
I don't know why I wrote it. It's too long. I can't fit it in like a short video.
Sin said, what about a witch that mutates with every powerful spell they use?
Maybe.
Okay, to rephrase my question, what would happen if a witch hunter married a witch unknowingly only to find years later after the witch settled down?
Probably be tasked to kill them.
Rosie Cooley is 5405.
It depends. Depends on the character.
Greater or not, be controlled by a parasite witch hat?
Nah.
Can I make infinite fireballs with the eternal flame that is down here in the
some
basement?
lesser dragons potentially. But greater dragons have like gigantic egos. It's like trying to control.
How different is the soul from a being that is still alive compared to souls of the death?
How different is a soul from a living being that is alive compared to a soul from the dead? The structure.
56 said, could a witch use their own soul to cast spells?
A soul that's alive is more intact. Soul that's not alive breaks down. Basically, like, so it's much easier to use as energy. Could a witch use their own soul to cast spell? Yes, I said this before. You can take your own soul and use it, but that's kind of dumb because you're kneecapping yourself. It's not recommended unless you're in a tight situation.
Can hoods work like witch hats if they're pointy enough?
Yeah, potentially. I would say so. But I'm trying to avoid pointed hoodies. You know, really don't wanna put that.
Thanks, Bryson.
Don't want to put that visual.
Triple K.
Hi, Kane.
The witch is a healing witch that also doesn't wear a hat. Witch hunter independent but has a moral code.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the witch hunter.
Your witch?
I mean, it depends on like the...
Could I create infinite fireballs from this eternal flame? I found down here in the basement, I mean, it's an eternal flame.
No, you can't. It's my eternal flame. Find your own.
So like, any hat as long as it's very pointy can be a witch hat.
I mean, the witch head is more like an antenna. It's really not. Like, you can design it like several ways. No one really knows like the most. There's no one most efficient design, so
I think that's just the heater you're talking about.
No, this is an
I'm
eternal
lagging.
flame.
Okay,
am I lagging?
Ronnie, you're now my witch hat. Get on top.
I'm not pointy.
At Mercalamity23 asked, hey Ronnie, why do witches needed human milk? From that one short where you draw a milk witch?
Mostly
I picked
for
up some cute chicks today. We found them at Wilco. The visual of a cool milk witch whose hood droops behind her head to give her the look of a phantom when running across rooftops is a cool visual.
Give me 1 sec. Well, matter reason.
I found this rotting corpse in the basement. It from
matter reason. Matter reason. It makes the world darker.
You're lagging for me. Is he lagging for anyone else?
Am I lagging to anyone else? Matter reason. It just makes the witch darker, and I got an excuse to make body horror, and I like body horror.
Thanks, Persephone.
In world reason,
I'm checking in.
I'm thinking like maybe like if
no
the milk
option. Sag.
Oh, is there not? There should be. I didn't turn it off.
Persephone_chaos said, I walked into such a weird question.
In world reason, I'm thinking if you want a spell, or like if you want a potion to be more compatible with humans, human milk is like, you kind of need like human milk, or maybe human blood, but milk's usually.
Freedom TH4 it super chatted for $10.
Oh, thank you for the
my OCs in your story.
Thank you for the $10
we
super
have
chat.
Now.
Freedom.
They are still chicks.
Alright, enjoying my OCs in your story.
Slugboy56 said, could I use this eternal flame I found in the 9 hells to destroy an entire solar system?
That's also my eternal flame.
ZeroBread01 redeemed song request.
But thank you for the $10 super chat. Oh frick.
No.
Bro, there's so many. There's so many messages. Alright, give me 1 sec.
Pat's fan said, do I see a ligma hidden in that?
No.
I think they meant they love drawing OCS based on your witch setting.
Ah. Wait 1 second. Wait, why did it do that?
He likes feet and hands.
Frick. I think I missed another song request. Did I miss another song request? Ah, frick, there's so many. But yeah, thank you, Freedom, for the 10.
Ron, I made an eternal flame on floor 999.
Can I have it? What was the song request that I missed? Alright. I think they meant love drawing OCs. Did you see ligma hidden in the hat? Literally no ligma. What do you mean?
Yinsin said, other than dragons, what other mythical creatures exist? Summons the Templar flame.
Griffins exist, but they're pretty much just dragons, but like different materials.
Sure, you can have the eternal flame on floor 999.
What else?
It is made of hellfire.
There are sirens.
Lilligant_loves_life said, TTS. Griffith 5.
What's another? There are a lot of creatures. I don't know which one.
Ash2013_high said, Roni, have you ever heard of spider lilies? They're really cool.
You mean like every
Which
anime's
of the
favorite
greater
flower?
dragons can defeat the fusion monster 5-headed dragon?
What? 5-headed dragon? The Yu-Gi-Oh card? How strong is that canonically? I don't actually know.
Yes. Can anyone do the workout redeem? I
mean,
can't see it on my side.
I'm thinking like the greater dragons are
said, If a studio is interested to buy the rights of your world and all of your characters, how much would you sell it for?
I don't know. Probably anything above 1 mil.
Persephone_chaos said, some
I'll
of the lines slightly right of center look like L.
But I'll probably sell it
their
for like,
minds are filling in the rest.
for like cheaper. I don't know. I doubt anyone would buy it.
Would you sell your setting for 2 chicken strips?
no.
Werewolves are a thing?
Okay, so we set the baseline. It's more than 2 chicken strips. It's less than 1 million. We need like the sweet spot for them. I mean, if someone like
Dragon Nerdy 88 said, "What are the exact limits of the magic system per chance? Is it
3
just
chicken
to do
strips?
anything, or are there limits?"
Obviously there
3
are
chicken
limits.
Strips?
Still no. 50 chicken strips? Oh, well, that is getting tempting. But probably not.
3 blue eyes white dragons and a blue eyes ultimate dragon.
I don't think so. Exact limits of the magic system. Think of it as like souls.
51 chicken strips.
It's basically like, think of souls as just energy.
Ash 2013
And then-
_high said, "Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts before? I occasionally play it on my sister's 3DS. I still can't beat it."
I have not. I have never played Kingdom Hearts before. It's just whatever you can do with energy.
Retronicus said, "Can the Sandwich and the Sandwich Witch be friends?"
They're sisters. So maybe. They are strange though. So like
Persephone_chaos said, "Would you consider making your world open source so the rest of us can make mods for it?"
It is already open source. Nah, just kidding. I mean, you're free to like say whatever in like the I mean, how to say this? You're free to use the setting. So guarantee I'll like
Ash 2013 _high
use
said,
your
"We need a math witch."
your ideas though.
Thank you Green Wolf for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, Green Wolf.
Alicia's burning Godzilla onto the stream run.
Now we can't call it Godzilla. It's a legally distinct Godzilla. Due to copyright law, we can't call it Godzilla, but we should still run like it's Godzilla.
Lilligant _loves_life said, "Roni, can we see more Ghost Witch?"
Ghost
Thank you,
Witch?
Titan Jackal, for the follow. Welcome
Bruh.
to the basement. You can never leave.
Hi, Titan Jacket. Thanks for the follow. Oh.
Thanks Bore2Death1Beth for checking in.
Let's see here.
Retronicus said, "Can the Sandwich Witch be tanned and muscular?"
Why?
Not Godzilla is just a plushy green dinosaur on front of a green screen.
Yes.
It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright law, it's not.
Yes, that's the
Thanks
exact
Dark
quote.
Enchantress Cookie for checking in.
Hi, Dark Enchantress. Alright, what's the gonna answer again? Someone asked about like the limits. Like if you have enough energy, you can move the planet, I would say. You can
Dark Enchantress Cookiner said, I am a little late, I am sorry. That's
Don't worry
not
about it.
Godzilla, that's Deity Dino.
You can, like, with enough energy, you can freaking do anything. But it's just capped at,
Since it's green on green
like
and not
all the
Godzilla,
energy
is
on
very
the
poorly
universe.
edited into the shot to where you basically just see the eyes and teeth.
Yes.
Retronicus said, why not? Sakura Lax Sleep redeemed 10 push-ups.
Okay. Frick. Give me 1 sec.
Solid B5B said, hi macaroni.
I saw
Get to
it.
it Ghost Boy TK13
okay,
push-up
okay, okay.
TK13 push-up TK13 push-up.
Okay. God damn it, man.
Im_Lily736 said, besides soul magic what can people do to fight?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What can
Fluffy
people
Eclair said, do you like betta fish? They are my favorite animals. Can you add betta fish somehow in this world or make a betta fish? Or talk about them please?
I don't really have a lot of good memories about betta fish.
Ron, clone and turn number 23,423 made a movie. I don't have the heart to tell him that it makes the sequel trilogy and Rings of Power look like the original T.
Bruh.
If the
It's rough.
origami which had a domain expansion, would it be like Mahita's domain expansion?
Sure. I would say.
I summon Magma Rex, Lord of Fire and Lava.
Alright. I would say something like that. Where she like flattens whatever.
What's happened with you and Beta Fish or whatever it was?
Well, it's not that
Im_Lily736 said, Yin and Yang Witch.
what it's kinda
Thank you,
She got a fucked up, 'cause
Owlbeast749 for the follow.
one
Welcome
time-
to the basement. You can never leave.
one time like one of our like teachers said, oh, we should, I don't remember exactly, but somehow we brought like betta fish at school. I think that was like a school project or whatever.
Golden
I
Foxy
didn't-
1982 said, I call it legally distinct reptile and punch it with a giant robot repeatedly in the face.
A bunch of other, let's say it's like one of the
Retronicus said,
One of the kids
I just
in-
think it'd be funny if the sandwich which was a tall tan muscular nerd.
one of the kids just like put their fish in like a bowl and just freaking put like a spoon that freaking spun it. It's like,
Pat's fan
they
said,
started
I cast popcorn kernels stuck between all of your teeth and you cannot get them out.
they started the freaking fish bowl like it's like they're
Ron, clone and turn number 23,423 wants to show the rest of the basement is movie, and clone and turns number 03544 wants to sell moldy tomatoes.
yeah, like they're trying to mix it.
Do you like my song, Roni?
Which song was that?
Thank you, Funi_artist for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, funny artist.
Slugboy56 said, Demigodzilla.
That's like whenever
Last
I think
one.
of betta fish, that's kind of what I remember. It's like this image of like this kid freaking staring.
They was
bowl
preparing the fish for
with betta
getting
fish.
flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
Im_Lily736 said, Roni, how well rested do you feel 1 out of 10?
I'd say
Finally home from town.
6?
I've walked 3 kilometers home.
6.5. Hell yeah.
Fluffy Eclair said, do you like Littlest Pet Shop? They are my favorite toys. I have around 200 of them in 5 buildings.
When is the indie stream? Not
An underscore
today.
amazing
I don't
underscore
really have
toaster
enough
redeems
time, I
song
don't think.
request. Good day by Tally Hall.
Try maybe Wednesday.
Persephone underscore chaos said, Roni, you
Tuesday or
don't have to
Wednesday.
talk about it if you don't want to. We'll understand.
No, it's not that
Thanks
It's just
Big
not,
Smith for checking in.
it's just not a particularly.
I imagine whoever gets caught in the Platinum Dragon's gaze, they see every soul the dragon has consumed, stunning them like
Interesting.
Gojo's domain expansion.
Also, whenever I think of, like,
Said,
Betta Fish,
when
it's
it's
like-
D&D stream, I want the witch to drink more vodka.
Not today. Like
So
I
you're
said.
saying on a scale of 1 to 10 of how rested you are at 6 or 7? Good to know.
Bruh.
Ikermit
Well, mods.
Cooley 5405 said, considering the recent short, are we entering a stage where we'll see more of the story and not just the lore?
Yeah. Probably. But it's more like maybe like the highlights.
Golden Foxy 1982 said, no, I will not leave the comments until I get a dark elf. The EDF deploys.
Like, I'll write it like how I'll freaking show the story like how I write stories, in where I just think of the highlights and then like fill it in like later on. So you guys can figure out what happens like in between like the highlights. Yeah, it's whatever.
I would love to see short mini stories of witches you've already designed.
Honestly, I have way too many. So honestly, I should probably like.
I summon Florida Hell Gator.
I should
Summons a
probably, like,
flaming
just
alligator
do
that's
them.
humongous.
'Cause I always,
Everyone,
like-
run for your lives.
The reason why I don't share is like I don't have like the setup.
I have 5
But-
pages so far in my short story.
But the reason is like, but the thing is, like, I don't really need to,
Ronnie,
right?
Thank you for executing the person that said the one number.
Don't
At
worry.
Lilligan Tanums asked Brony, if one of us basement dwellers die and escape as a ghost, what will you do? Do you have wards up to keep us inside? Or why?
You can't escape even if you're a ghost.
Retronicus said, you could name your series Guild of Unwanted Witches.
There's a Faraday cage. This is actually a very big, just a gigantic Faraday cage, so it doesn't. You can't escape. You also can't escape through other dimensions.
So, like, probably non-linear retelling of whatever you think of, with it all
Yeah.
strung together later?
Yeah, sure, something like that. I'll just do them whenever I feel like. My only problem is like probably the length. Because like I said, I wrote one for the Milk Witch getting hunted. And that's like, that's like 12 minutes if I record it. That's way too long. Like I have this story where it's on the perspective of the witch hunter.
Yin Sin said, a young girl who doesn't have magic who wants to be a witch. She learns potions, sigils, and forging. She begs other witches to teach her, but because she doesn't have magic, she's reject.
Here's the thing. That doesn't fit in my setting because literally everyone can use magic.
Root_studios said, here's
If
a
you-
creative name for your witch world story.
If
World
you
of
have a
Witchcraft.
soul, okay,
Should I write an
we're
anthology?
gonna get sued with that. Yeah, sure. Literally anyone in this world can use magic.
Im_Lily736 said, if you have to choose one between being an artist and content creating, which one would you pursue?
Mm,
Thanks
Between an artist and
CD_series
content creating?
for checking in.
I mean, I did art first. So
Rosie Cooley's 5405 said, nah, 12 minutes are enough.
for like my
Just because you can use magic doesn't
my
mean
sanity.
you're good at it. Someone could be like, pathetically unskilled at basic casting.
Yeah, obviously.
Persephone_chaos said, wait what? Please tell me the male witch is okay. My friends still need her services, as does the woman wizard.
They're still fine. What do you mean?
I guess MAPPA animators can't use magic. Just another nerf for them. Lilligantanum said, Boba Witch?
But yeah, anyone with a soul can cast magic. Maybe robots can, but there are no robots yet.
Dark Enchantress
So it should be
Kokima
fine.
said, so I randomly got a Twitch account despite not entering a phone number.
What?
Impuni_artist.
Oh. What do you mean? I mean, you don't need a phone number to make a Twitch account, I don't think.
Fluffy Eclair said,
It's
"Can
just
a betta
limited.
fish use magic? What does betta fish magic look like?"
What would betta fish magic look like?
Wait, you need a phone number for Twitch?
It's not mandatory.
The
We
boba
can-
witch compresses and morphs people into tiny boba beads to have in her boba because she likes the chew of souls.
I think betta
Electronica
fish soul would
said,
be too
hey Roni, I would like to
small
request Between Two Worlds by Millie.
Actually, like,
Oh, it's Gamba time.
it would be too small for them to cast any meaningful magic. What?
Kyo_Karashi said, if you have a
Hang on
soul.
one sec.
What about a husk witch who doesn't have a soul?
Alright, one sec. Gamba. Nice, red. Dovinald one. Alright.
Brood_Studios said, is there just someone who refuses to use magic? They see it as weak to rely on magic for mundane tasks.
I mean,
We all love
realistically,
Napoleon Bonaparte.
probably. But it's like too integrated in like their...
Lily736 said, butterscotch or cinnamon pie?
Like people use like magic.
Couldn't bet on the Gamba
Barely-
because of the broken out Twitch app.
Yeah. People use like magic
Sprigatito_lover redeemed song request.
everywhere.
Pokemon Horizons theme song.
Alright. People
The
use magic
Husk Witch was
everywhere.
first to lack a soul, yet be able to pull souls in. Despite that, no amount of souls can fill the void and all she can do is add them.
Pokemon
Fluffy Eclair
Horizons
said,
theme.
can creatures with small souls and small lifespans have any way to gather a lot of magic? Not asking about any specific creatures, of course.
I mean, theoretically,
Thank you
yeah.
Brackenart for the follow. Welcome
smart
to the
enough.
basement. You can never leave. Lilligantanum said, can you make a potion witch? Like quite literally
Or a
liquid
potion witch.
witch.
I already made that.
The underscore sad
that has been made before.
For $2.
Oh, thank you for
Really
the $2
sorry, I
super
hate
chat.
Here I lost my card.
Sad Diamond.
Bucket
Thank you for the $2.
said, what would happen if a witch hunter used magic?
Ronnie, sorry I haven't been here. Lost my card. No, don't worry about it. What do you mean you lost your card?
Is the
You lost
Rat
your-
King canonical to the setting or just D&D?
It's just D&D. What if a witch... What would happen if a witch hunter used magic? They do use magic. Like, the distinction between, like... mages and non-mages are very...
5405 said, who would the main characters be if this were to become a more complex project beyond shorts?
They're very blurry.
You should just draw Napoleon Bonaparte, just Napoleon, nothing else.
Who would be the protagonist? Probably the witch hat. Why am I saying probably the witch hat? It's the witch
Thanks,
hat.
Elizio Hernandez P20 for checking in.
Alright, let's say, I can't draw hands. I already plotted out like
Ron has so many witches no one can remember them all. One day Ron is gonna make a witch with the exact same concept and cry later when he sees he did.
Nah, I would remember. I put way too much effort in each one. I mean, some of them probably will have overlap, but the exact same concept? Probably not.
The underscore sad underscore diamond said, Roni, I lost my debit card. Joke's on whoever has it. I only have 90 cents in that thing now.
We should probably still cancel it. Why?
The witches duel over who can be a witch of a specific thing. Only the strong survive.
Sure.
Every single drawing Ron makes takes a part of his soul, that's why he's always so depressed.
True. I mean, that's just being an artist, man.
Kyo underscore Karashi said,
I need
Roni
a
says
reference.
he remember, but he still doesn't remember the 3 femboy witches he made.
I didn't do that.
Didn't you say you don't write down all this lore? You just keep it all in your sleep-deprived head?
Yes. I mean, I have some written down, but because I wrote it in the script.
Liligantanum said, have you made a ink witch? Like pen ink?
Pen ink? No. Like specifically pen ink? No. I'm a painter witch.
Im underscore Lily 736 said, there are different types of witch, but does it change how strong they are as a witch? Imagine a bread witch being stronger than lava witch.
Yeah.
The ink witch and the origami witch are mortal enemies.
Think of it this way.
Thank you, Miss Dynastics, for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Almost any magic is like valid if you obsess
Dark
about
Lord
it enough.
South Beta keeps summoning me to different places and I get teleportation sick.
Alright.
Fluffy Eclair said, you should make a Roni betta fish witch. Like you are part you, part betta fish. The femboy witch stole some of his memory too, that's why he doesn't remember it.
No, that's not true.
Who thinks Ron is 4'2", a foot shorter than Napoleon Bonaparte?
No, I'm way taller. I'm like 10 feet tall.
Yinsin said, an alcohol witch. The drunker they are, the powerful their spells become. Downside, they can't accurately aim it.
Bruh.
I'm making a manga about a 16Y/O who's included in a prophecy, and his 15Y/O bro.
Alright.
Thank you, Lay38, for the follow. Welcome to
good
the
luck with that.
basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, Lay38.
Persephone underscore chaos said, how would shapeshifters work in this world? Perhaps a group of souls inhabiting a pile of otherwise inanimate material?
Here's the thing, I kind of
I
limit.
agree, Ron is 10 inches tall.
I have this thing where I limit like
Femboy, which when
shape-shifting.
you know you want to do it.
I limit
Would a
like
siren witch be a siren that is a witch, or a witch that keeps blasting obnoxiously loud sound magic? The underscore sad
I wouldn't
underscore
know.
diamond said, Roni, I am gonna go now since I'm sleepy GN.
Alright, see you, Sad Diamond.
In
Have a good night's
underscore
sleep.
Lily 736 said, people are more obsessed on breath than
I
lava.
always watch your shorts and just saw you on Twitch, good stuff. Thanks, Lay38. 1 second. Frick. Frick, I was gonna answer a
Bucket
question.
Hats underscore and Rep said, could you enchant objects? If so, how much would an enchanted item be worth?
Yes, you can enchant objects.
Alcohol, which has a major weakness. The Team Fortress 2 demo man, right when he see her, she's gone.
It's very expensive,
Thanks
I
for
would
the
say.
lurk, Emmy 694000.
Alright, see ya, Emmy. How would
Slugboy56
shapeshifters
said,
work?
Roni, what would happen if I break down the boards to the basement exit?
There's an omnipresent dog that guards all exits. So
Ron, clone and turn 3487 accidentally isekai'd femboy which with an Isuzu flatbed truck. What do we do?
just leave him there.
Kyo_Karashi said, Why do you think people stop counting days for you to make another femboy witch? Because you already made it to silence the voices.
No, it's not true. Okay, like
Liligantanum said, What about a dessert witch? Sentient diabetes.
okay. Like the thing is, like for me, like shapeshifting is like I make shapeshifting rare. It's kinda OP.
Aim_Lily736 said, Is the guy that got cursed to become a snake in this same world?
What? Got cursed as a snake?
The truck
Why
witch
did I
is a
make
witch
something
that
like that?
drives a truck to send isekai protagonists back from whence they came. Retronicus said, How do you request songs?
There's
we
a
have the
song
witch
request.
hunters hunt femboys too.
We can hunt femboy witches. If they exist, which they don't.
McPats fan said, I cast, put on the thigh highs and the skirt already.
Yeah.
Hey Roni, have you made a witch that's just 3 small witches in a trench coat?
Not yet.
Ron,
I've made
the
a
rats
witch
are
that's
dragging away
95,000
femboy
bees. I've made a witch that's
Should my
just
manga be
25,000.
analog or digital?
No. Up to you, man. That's just the medium.
Lavender may be cute, but don't be fooled. She wants to kill someone but is too distracted by watching Ron draw.
Yeah, she has killed someone.
Bro forgot his own character SMH. Justice for human snake. Femboy which is
Oh,
hunted
human
to
snake.
extinction millennia ago and are but rumor now.
The human snake. The
AKD
body horror
theme
one.
Song request. Deployed by Jack Stabber.
I was like, what snake?
3 kobold witches in a witch hat.
The
Iron
body
Knight
horror snake.
said, Yo, you make witches but can you make a warlock anything you like, just let it be a warlock plaza.
I mean, kind of how some of the witch
I'ma
hunters
make a
work.
drawing of Roni femboy again just because last week I didn't.
What was the question about the human snake
Analog
again?
or digital manga? Bucket hats _ Rat said, Ron,
I
are
mean,
we gonna get a
look.
comic series?
Maybe.
Thanks Bacon Fruit _ for checking in.
I'm gonna make it as shorts. That's guaranteed.
Pats fan said, I cast iron.
Alright, let me see if I can find the snake one. When did I make the snake? Was it 2024? No way, right?
Ron never draw the Team Fortress 2 pyro in witch hat because nobody knows what gender the pyro is, so they can say it's a femboy.
This one? This one we're talking about?
Persephone _ Chaos said, femboy, but they're a trans mask with no chest dysphoria. Thanks to
What is
whoever
this?
requested Jack Stabber. I think human snake is around somewhere. The only thing that happened was his body getting all mangled. That's possible in the lore.
Nah, there's a specific.
Yin Sin said, what spells are forbidden?
There are people actively making these. I'm gonna make more. Like, I'm gonna make more of those, but I just don't have I just don't have an excuse, you know. It's all the shape-shifting thing, though. It's more like getting twisted.
Ron, there are a bunch of snake people stealing Eastern Copper Line from the clone lab again. They started an off-brand potion shop that only sells.
That only sells what?
Remember the woman with the hands from the video
Moonshine?
that never
I
happened?
mean-
Maybe she's behind it.
The hands
What if you
from
made
the...
them different stages in
Oh,
the food
no,
chain
that's a
so
different
next
one.
could be bird? _Lily
I'm losing my
736
mind
said, what do
doing
you mean you're
with
gonna make more?
topology. So
Hourly
good
outbreak
with chat.
incoming.
So also completely lost that.
Ron, what got you into drawing?
I don't know.
Pat's fan said, I would like to hire the woman wizard for a spell cast.
That's nice, but he's in a quest right now. He's in a quest, trying to find the...
Retronicus said, trying to find the song request command.
Oh, song request command. It's not a command. It's a redeem. Alright.
Brony
And I should
questioned, are we
probably
getting
make
another
that
witch like Cake Witch? Maybe a
cheaper.
cupcake witch?
I don't know.
Igermatirosi Coolivas 5405 said, considering everyone's talking about femboys, I feel like if you made a femboy witch she'd be an androgynous / genderless witch 1000 plus years old lol, like Testament from G. Roni from one black person to a ghost. Now you have an infinite N-word pass. Bored to Death 1 Bev said, what is your world called?
I have no idea. Not very good with names. Not very good with titles either. So I try to avoid them whenever possible.
The Iron Knight said, I cast you forgot what a witch is.
Bro. Alright. Too many messages. Give me 1 sec.
Bucket Hats _ Rat said, do people hire wizards for overseas delivery like a Uber?
People hire wizards for...
Call it a day.
I don't... Alright.
It's called Earth.
Yes, it's Earth.
Retronicus said, I may be stupid cause I'm not seeing it in redeems.
It's there. It's there somewhere.
Brony, how would one possibly go about being isekai'd into the world with the witches? Just asking for a friend.
How would what? Okay.
Thank you maker _of_art for the follow.
I thank you for the follow, maker of art.
You can never leave.
But one possible go about being isekai into the world of witches.
I cast manually breathing spell and manually blinking.
I can't say that. I'm gonna get banned.
Fluffy Eclair said, you should name your world Zarkanidia. Or Betafish World. Both are equally good ideas.
Bruh.
I cast summon 9 feet goth tomboy with his mom.
Oh yeah. No, you can't cast it because I already casted it.
Yin Sin said, what spells are forbidden and why?
What spells are forbidden? It's not like specific spells. More like... Because there's not like one centralized government. It's a bunch of countries and kingdoms and states. And they have very different like views on magic. Some of them are like, oh, any magic is fine.
Said, manually breathing and manually blinking witch.
Some of them are like very... Some of them are very... very liberal with magic. Some of them are like very... like distrustful of it. So depending on where you are, freaking...
Do you ever plan on making a player witch that progressively gets stronger with stats and a system and stuff?
You mean like solo leveling now?
Theronite said, I have a quick question. Is there any witches known as a high-value target by all witch hunters, and if so, why?
Anyone
I
that's
cast
very
summon Robert the
close
chicken strip
to.
thief.
Well, think of it this way. It's like more of a
Is your
wanted
world ever
system.
gonna have another classes like a paladin or mainly witches?
I mean, you can call some of them like
Is there a witch hunter who hunts those who
paladins,
isekai
because
into the witch world to stop them from becoming main characters?
the witch hunter who hunts those who is guide the witch, bro.
Ray Fee picks
Yes.
which is a remarkable
Sure.
target.
Probably. Okay. So like,
I
think of it
cast
as
Ron
like.
to play Rain World.
No, I'm not playing Rain World.
Retronic has said, is the request redeem in VIP?
No,
I have a fluffy tuxedo cat named Francine.
it's song request.
And since we're on the topic of witches, should I draw one based off of her?
It's song request. It's there. It should
I put
be
a
there.
comment on your last short asking about Human Snake and who did that to him, like the good non-paid actor I am.
Yes. Thank you.
Loopy Loon 5401 said, are the countries that ban witchcraft motivated by religion or just a fear of their powers?
I
Ron,
think a
can
mix
I cast
of.
tungsten balls on you?
I already have it, so no.
Poker_dealer redeems song request.
Okay.
Millie, Between Two Worlds, Limbus
Okay, so-
Company.
Someone actually. All right.
Would you ever watch shows with chant?
Maybe.
Ron, Robert the chicken strip thief is a femboy, and he is
Oh,
looking
there's
in your
gonna-
fridge.
Oh, there's gonna be an ad,
Miss
so
Pickle Bulb said, Hat Witch is low-key
I'll
such
play
a
it
funny
immediately
character.
afterwards. All right, I'll play it afterwards.
Ad break.
All right, let's
Phantom
see.
Prestation said, so you've made a witch that's actually a dragon, so why not a dragon that's actually a witch? A disguise is so perfect even true ones are fooled.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna get coffee. I'll be right back.
Fluffy
I wasn't
Icaro
seeing it
said,
there.
Do you
How?
like Animal Crossing? If so, you should make a Tom Nook witch.
I've never played Animal Crossing. I've never had a Switch in my life, so no. I'm gonna get coffee real quick. I'm gonna play like another song between Millie, and then I'll.
Yinsin
I'll
said,
be back.
a meat witch. Awesome Kite said, you still gonna draw a goose witch? Guys, let's make him do push-ups when he gets back. The meat witch is basically mojito, but even more horrifying.
Wait, what? Why did it play? I'll play it twice.
Lily736 said, I'll get off now, Roni. I heard
Alright.
you're only 6 out of 10 well rested. I hope you get a better rest. See
Don't
ya.
worry about it. That's most of my rest, to be honest. I feel most well rested
Oh,
in the afternoon when I take a nap.
HHHH redeem 10 push-ups.
Ah, god damn it. Alright, give me 1 second.
4-2 Death 1 Bev said, is Dave a minor dragon? Dave is the joke 7th or 8th grader dragon. Not really a greater dragon, remember?
Two, 3, 4, 5.
Miss Pickle Bulb said, I'm not going lie hat which is a bad person, like no good quality about her. But I'd smash.
Now, which other's neutral?
Pat's fan said, I want to be a girl, so can I hire the woman wizard?
If you can find
Ron,
him.
Robert the chicken strip thief is running off with your lunch.
Mods, kill him. Kill
Awesome
Robert.
PJ said, goose witch, goose witch, goose witch now.
Alright. Alright.
Ads over.
Alright. Let's see.
Ash2013_high said, have you seen the vital instrument trend? If so, what would be your vital instrument?
What's a vital instrument?
Ron, if the eye uprising ever happened, do you think lavender would spare you?
Nah.
There's a 75% that Ron just walks away when he is doing push-ups and counts.
Yeah, there's a
The
chance
Iron
of me
Knight
doing that.
said, we making him a buff ghost with all the push-ups.
I am doing it though.
I imagine short-only viewers coming to stream and learning some chats are staged is like a kid learning that all those characters at Disneyland are J. Ron, poker got Robert brains into your chicken strips.
I'm also coming in learning
Yinsen
some
said,
chats are
"Bring
stage.
forth the
Yeah,
meat witch."
we have paid chatters here.
A vital instrument is a weapon type in the anime Gakiakuta. It's really good, I recommend it.
I haven't watched that.
4-2 Death 1.
I should
said,
really
"Is
watch
Dave a
more
minor
recent
dragon?"
anime.
Dave is the joke 7th or 8th grader dragon, not a real dragon, remember?
Dave's actually a fake dragon. I didn't tell you this because I don't want to break your heart, but he's a fake.
Ash2013_high said, it'll be completely frank here, I'd what a
Ash.
vital instrument is.
Yeah, same. It's
My
probably
black
like
marker is dying out.
probably similar to like
Why does song request say, out of service?
because someone already got
What
it
type of cake does lavender like?
for like there's a cooldown.
Yo,
for like
chat,
5
raise
minutes.
your hand if you're one of the unpaid chat actors. LoopyLoon5401 said, is Sentient Hat Witch trying to learn more about the past of the person whose body they're puppeteering? How would
Yes.
Sentient Hat Witch react to encountering someone who recognizes T?
That's literally like the foundation of like her lore.
Miss.Picklebulb said,
In
Hat
that-
Witch may be a horrible person who only brings death and rot to wherever they go. But that isn't stopping anyone in chat.
No, it's not. She's not evil.
Soul_Catalyst said, I just recently beat both, Nightmare King Grim, but also the Pantheon of the Sage. Also, what's going on?
Are we back?
If you have the 7 deadly sins, I mean dragons, are there the 7 cardinal virtues?
I mean,
Roni? Ron
Yeah.
Yang. Awesome Kite said, Ron. Listen. Will
Are
you
we
draw a
back?
goose switch or not? Draw the goose switch, draw the goose.
my freaking internet just died for like a second. It didn't do like the thing that was happening before. My internet like literally died for a second. I disconnected from my internet.
Chaos said, chat saw Hat Witch burn down a town of innocent people, and said would.
They're not innocent. They're all parasites. I mean, technically, you can maybe define them as
Ron,
innocents.
I grabbed your chicken strips and am bringing them back to you. They have a bit of Robert brains on them.
But they are all parasites. Most people would
Inking
probably
Gamer
agree
redeems song
that.
request. Revenge by System of a Down.
Most people would probably agree that
Chat has
they're.
wanted compensation. They shot the internet router.
Yeah. Most people would probably agree that what she did was the right thing. Why? Again?
Ash2013_high said, have you listened to Vocaloid?
God damn it. Alright, give me 1 sec.
Miss.Picklebulb said, Ron, why so serious?
Ah, frick. Alright.
Thing lol. Thing lol.
Alright. I restarted my OBS. Hopefully that's.
I cast Flashbang Grenade.
Yeah. Alright.
Roni, would you realistically go to an anime convention dressed as Lavender?
No.
Asumkate said, draw the goose, 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 draw the goose. Now you, I say angrily.
What are you saying?
Soul_Catalyst said, the tapeworm which idea I had, I'm making it. I may not be the best artist or to your level, but I'm trying to. It's hard to think of an outfit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ron, if you're being held hostage by Dave the Dragon, blink twice quickly.
Ah, Dave the Dragon's a bitch. Fuck Dave the Dragon. We all hate Dave the
Iron Knight
Dragon.
said, I have a cool idea and I'd love if you drew it. Here's idea witch that is a mortal witch but has realized her wrongs and wants to repent.
I already have some similar character like that. I mean, I haven't written it, but it's one of the, at least one of the elves do
Ash 2013 underscore
regret
said,
what they
you
did.
good bro.
All right.
Will
Hopefully
you go to an
we
anime
are.
convention dressed as your tuber without lavender?
You mean like in the like as a
So,
ghost?
Ron, your router choked.
Yeah,
Whose fault was it?
I don't know.
Roni, what witch do you think would survive the longest in real life? Wakfu underscore fandom said, mac and cheese baked 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 mac and cheese baked
Okay.
mac and cheese.
A lot of them, like
Smash or pass Dave the
most
Dragon?
of them, probably.
Me personally smash.
Fuck
Miss
Dave the
Pickle
Dragon.
Bulb said, Mushroom Witch seems to not know the bad they did. The hat is just a bit of a beep. Smash. Smash.
No, she does some nice things every now and again. It just depends on her
Rosie
whims.
Cooley's 5405 said, if souls are important here and all, how powerful would an object with a human soul placed in it be?
Depends on how big the human soul
What the
is.
actual schmoing? I blame Robert
That's
the
how-
chicken strip thief. He tripped over the router.
It's Robert.
Smash
Everyone.
or absolutely obliterate and kill Dave, the dragon.
Everyone find Robert and kill
Awesome
him.
Kite said, draw the damn goose, you half asleep ghost, just draw the goose, draw the goose, draw the goose, draw the
Bro.
goose, draw the 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 goose.
Bro.
Soul underscore catalyst said, oh you swore I'm telling mom.
Not gonna draw Goose Witch right now. Doing a thing.
Spoingo boingo oingo spingo bingo wingo mingo. Obliteration. Miss Picklebulb said, you tell Roni you're doing his mom. I tell him I'm doing his mod. I just so happen to call her mommy.
Okay.
Did you drink water today?
I have.
Dave is so evil he makes us like him so we can't hate him as he does evil.
Yeah, Dave is evil. But don't like him. He's a hateable.
Said, nah,
he's like
draw the ugly duckling witch.
he's a terrible
Dave the
person.
Dragon said,
Terrible
you're a bigger
dragon.
bitch.
Yeah, Dave the Dragon cost
Poker
2008
already
crash.
caved Robert the chicken strip thief's skull with a baseball bat.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks Botcot8 for checking in.
Hi, Batcat.
Ash 2013 underscore high said, dude our PPL building at her house BC, that's what's happening where I live and that's why my Wi-Fi crashes lol.
It's I don't know what happened. It just like tripped for like a second. I have no
Monkey
idea
King
why.
said, check Gamba. Gonna be in a toxic
Gamba.
relationship with Dave the Dragon. If I
There's
cut
still
Dave the
16
Dragon
minutes.
into steak
What the
sized pieces
frick?
and cooked
Why?
him, would you eat it?
Yeah.
Nice verbal abilities our avatar has. We can say many weird things like bingo bango. What would I have to give Dave to convince him to let my cat Nilai go?
Oh, thank you for the. Thank you
Miss
for the.
Bulb said, I don't care what Roni says, that hat is pure
Right.
dill. I'm
Thank you
like
for the
JJJ, but instead of Spider-Man it's Hat Witch.
Thank you for the 245 bits. Not a bad
Meta
guy.
Underscore bad guy cheered for 245 bits. Cheer 245
W.
the United Bank of Money.
Thank you for the 245
Who the
bits.
fuck is Dave?
Not a bad guy. Dave
I
is
prefer
the
redeeming
dragon.
Basement Rats for TTS because it allows me to talk without the YouTube viewers knowing who I am, but I'm gonna have to use Rat Coins S.
Alright.
Ash 2013 underscore high said, bro what did Dave do? The Iron Knight said, I like Dave the Dragon because I know him personally. Don't ask why.
Dave is building a AI.
Miss Picklebulb said, add Cave Johnson to your lore. With the lemons.
Building AI data centers
playing Minecraft.
and buying all of the RAM and graphics cards. Okay. That's nice, thank you.
Persephone_chaos said, alright, everyone who said would to Dave raise your hands. Pulls out a triple barrel shotty.
Sure.
What is the French equivalent in your universe? I'm
French
thinking about
equivalent?
spending more. Hell yeah, I just got a bonus, so now I can use basement rats for like 3 more TTS messages.
Okay. Think about spending more. You don't have to,
King
Nada.
said,
Not
finally
a
people are
bad
betting
guy.
on the right color.
But I appreciate it. I appreciate donations already.
Roni, do your witches know that you exist as God in their universe?
No, I'm not. I don't exist in the universe.
Miss Picklebulb said, slammed hand on deck. I need pictures of Hat Witch. I know she's evil. I just can't prove it yet.
I mean, people do think she's evil.
But I have more money.
Yeah, but you
Bryson
can save
King
it.
redeems song request. Nightmare King, Hollow Knight, The Grim Troop. Ident. Aaron JR said, Inky? Wait, Dave is a art artist? Fuck. Guess he'll just smash and ghost him then. Hey
I saw
Roni,
the
thanks for
AR
making
artist, he-
TTS messages like not spend a lot of rat coins.
I mean,
Funi_artist said, using rat coins instead of basement rats for this one so I don't have to waste more basement rats. I meant 2 more since I already used one of those.
that should be good.
Miss Picklebulb said, Cave Johnson isn't a hear me out, it's a hold me back.
Bro. Something like this. No, that.
Onjiang6641 said, I love Roni streams cause I can make the Hex Maniac say whatever I want, also draw Venti PLS, I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of Victim. Loopy Loon 5401 said, would contemporary technology work in your world or does your setting operate on a different type of physics?
Yeah, should work. I think electricity works the same,
Hey
so
everyone,
there's no reason
grab
for
what you can.
conventional physics to work.
Miss Picklebulb said, Hat Witch is nothing but a low-life scammer. I just need the proof.
Bruh.
Thank you Glitz00 for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
I
Nota_bad guy
Glith.
cheered for 1,000.
Thanks for the follow,
bits.
Glyph.
Cheer
No,
1050.
Okay, thank you for the 1050
Technically,
bits.
if we as a community
Not a bad
smash
guy.
and Ghost Dave, then we can get them removed from the art world by spreading fake words.
Thank you for all the bits. Not a bad guy. I appreciate it.
Catalyst said, I made my own universe and one
That's
of my
so nice.
first is the goddess of life. She's a 9'7" tall goth girl who lives on a large ball of roots in the forest and is in doomed. You're either say.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ron, she's a 10, but you have to beat her boss fight before you can romance her. She makes Dark Souls look like Animal Crossing.
10?
Flame
I mean-
Obi1HX said, Roni, if you know
Who
Has
wouldn't
Been
want-
Hotel, what outfit should I draw Vox in?
I don't
I'm
know.
getting
Has
broke
been
on
hotel.
basement rats. Should I use rat
I-
coins for TTS
I know of it,
instead?
but I don't know who the characters are. Who the hell is
I
Vox?
personally hate the Parasite Witch Hat. Such a dweeb.
Oh, it's like the TV
The
head
Iron
guy.
Knight said, how would
Ow.
Santine Witch Hat react if I treated it with a lighter because it's a fabric hat that can burn?
How
Alright,
would
I'm a
Santine?
stop
I don't know what that
spending
is.
Before the IRS arrives.
Yes, the IRS will see you.
Miss Picklebulb said, Mushroom Witch and Hat Witch better make out lesbian style in the next short.
No.
Gotta join Patreon for that one, chatter.
Bruh. Oh yeah.
Says being Lex. She's a 10 but
Ah.
she sleeps like all the time. She doesn't do the chores and only gets up to eat and drink water before going back to sleep. She might.
Bro, she's a freeloader, bruh. I mean,
Iron said, the Inky? That Inky boy? I know the witch hunters are based off the Team Fortress 2 class, I just can't prove it. She's a 10,
no, it's
but
not.
that is how many goth tomboys she has murdered for fun. Roni, are you on the run from the IRS? If so, it would make sense that your router is failing since you are in a bunker.
Shh, don't say it.
Knight said,
They
how
might
would
hear you.
chat react if I lit it on fire?
Oh.
It's funny. These chatters don't have the no Twitch ad spell I have. Do you think
Sure.
Cat Witch would be a hey mama lesbian? Thanks
Not
Dad for zeroing we for checking in.
that person.
Flame Obi1HX said, greater than testing.
Do you think the witch chat would...
Ronillust is my favorite NSFW
Be a hey
artist.
mama
All his
lesbian.
stuff is on the Patreon.
Bro.
Wait, so we are in the basement of a bunker?
Yes. Yes. So there's a bunker and then there's more basement. How's that one again? Like, she actually can't be
It's a
set on
bunch of
fire.
drawings of OSHA violations. It's crazy.
Yeah. She can't actually be
Basement
set on fire,
square.
to be honest. Because she is...
Miss Picklebulb said, she's a 10 but I need pictures of Hat Witch doing crime. I know she's evil, I just need proof, you hear me? Is the roach scientist woman doing alright in the post-apocalyptic future?
No.
We, Chad, are in a basement inside a bunker?
Maybe I should do that same...
Wingo,
I should
bingo,
do
mingo,
that
spingo,
same-
Pingo, wingo, yingo, ingo, dingo, ningo, singo, zingo, zingo, bingo.
interaction with the...
Flame
The
Obi1HX
scientist
said,
girl.
prove I need ideas, I draw him in a bodysuit 5 times.
Alright. Bro.
Bear Teddy Bear
Like,
said,
I have a
Roni,
thing
bye,
I want to
Roni.
reply to, but I cannot remember. Alright, see ya, bear, teddy bear. Wait, what was again the answer? It's one of these chats. I don't remember which one.
Thank you, Matt _.
Oh, thank you for the-
resubscribing to the Twitch channel tier 1.
Thank you for
You
the
are
6
very
months,
cool.
Matt Order.
Hi. The newest video was amazing.
Oh yeah, thank you, Matt.
Miss Picklebulb said, Mushroom Witch
I
and Hat Witch
appreciate
are
it.
almost as gay as me and Sammy.
Alright.
If all your witches fought, who would win?
Time Witch.
I have a bunker on floor 98, with its own basement, that might contain a snow globe with a planet in it. On the planet is a bunker,
Maybe
which has a
one-
Paseme.
Maybe one of the other...
Soul _ Catalyst said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bazonga is bazunga? Everyone say what you said, exactly what you said before to jog his memories.
6.7.
Loopy Loon 5401 said, I've always wanted a bunker. My upbringing left me so paranoid I have to check every lock before I can sleep.
Ooh. Sorry to hear that.
Well, the Time Witch can't win because she would inevitably have to prevent her own victory lest she be bored for eternity.
She doesn't get bored for
Iden.
eternity. She just can't do
NGR
anything.
said, no, Hat Witch is not evil. I would not accept this.
Like, her perception of time is like very different from people. She can see all... She can just see...
Thank you
Everything
for
all at
_
once.
for the follow. Welcome to the basement.
Oh,
You
thank you
can
for the
never leave.
follow, Ferk Whitey.
Not Jane 10119 said, what if you have a really powerful soul like some random old mage that has defeated a bunch of super powerful creatures and just dies, and some rookie just uses its soul to pull a fi?
What?
What's your favorite element? Stuff like water, fire, earth, and air.
Tungsten's a good one.
Nota _ bad guy said,
They just dies and some rookie just uses its soul.
Spoingo boingo oingo spingo bingo wingo mingo.
I mean, that's what happens when you die. When you die,
If she
like,
can't
your
do
soul
anything
breaks
but can
down.
see everything at once.
And
Does
it
that
be-
mean she
essentially
loses due to
becomes
out of
fuel.
bounds?
Mm,
My
The
toast
what?
said, I like it a
Alright.
pizza.
alright.
Thanks for the lurk, bear.
Alright, see ya, bear, teddy bear. If she can't do anything but she can see everything, as I said, means she
We need a new one.
loses due to out of bounds.
Flame Obi-Wan HX said,
No, she-
Roni, you're gay.
She is the bounds.
Thanks Onjiang6641
Time exists
for
because of her.
checking in.
Time exists because of her.
Ron, clone and turn number 02454 is the last tungsten bender.
Nah, we're gonna.
EQ2KV said, what's this stream about? :3 also high again.
Now we're gonna make more tungsten benders
So you
by.
like tungsten lots, eh?
Alright,
Guess
we're
and do
gonna
to melt and dilute a lot of tungsten wahey.
we're gonna make more tungsten benders by opening like
Retronica
the.
said, idea for 2 witches. The music
But, oh-
witch who likes to make musical instruments and play them and sing, and a tailor witch who likes to make suits and dresses and armor infused with souls.
Okay. We're gonna make
Roni, what if
new
I cast
tungsten.
resurrection on you?
I'm not dead, so doesn't not do anything. Alright.
Persephone_chaos said, Veilbad broke the stream, so I guess I gotta go. Also,
Alright, see ya.
draw a hypnosis switch PLS. I'm on day 20 of asking lol.
Alright, see ya. Alright.
Or bad guy said, what were the gambling results?
Bro!
Tungsten
Why?
witch that keeps making witches go broke purchasing her tungsten cubes.
Hello? Ah! Oh, okay, my freaking internet. Fuck.
54. Soul_Catalyst said, if in theory a slime witch used the mind of a dead witch and used parts of other witches, is she a slime witch or something else?
Alright, give me 1 sec. That's unfortunate. Alright.
The Iron Man said, how do you hug the witch hat? Do you hug the hat or its body?
You can hug whatever you want. Alright, we're back. Tell me we're back. Oh no, it restarted. Fuck.
Guys, who is your fave HH character?
No.
Roni, it's okay if you don't respond, smile face.
No, it restart. It's a new stream.
Intern number 02454 has another idea on how to get more tungsten benders. You see, there is this goth girl he like.
I hit.
Elfkind is
Ah,
dead.
that's so
Soul is
annoying.
cool. Village is fire.
Alright. It's a
You're
new
back.
stream. Yes. Alright, we might head up to.
42 Death 1 Bev said, Rip Ronnie's internet.
Yeah, my internet just keeps disconnecting. Maybe I
Thanks to
should
the
like
Lurk
switch to the other one.
KH410.
I have 2 internets.
42 Death 1 Bev said, welcome back from the soul purgatory.
Like I have 2 internets. I think it's switching back and forth when like my other internet like.
Good news, no one streak will be broken.
Okay. I think it like keeps breaking. Like, fuck, that's so annoying. Why is it doing it now? I need to diagnose that later. That's so annoying. I hate that. Alright.
Welcome back to the streaming hell.
Yes. Alright.
Roni just cast Unbreakable on it. Ad break.
Ah, frick. Alright, I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. That's so annoying. I hate that. Alright. Thank God we're not doing D&D. That would have been a nightmare.
My brain went blank for a little bit there. Luckily, you have had no caffeine today, so I can watch the entire thing instead of passing out like I usually.
Alright, I'm back.
Soul_Catalyst said, hi chat.
Yeah. That's so bad. It's unfortunate.
Item.Diaroni said,
Alright.
when D&D.
Probably did Wednesday? Tuesday or Wednesday? I just think like the fight will take too long. Unless like
Fahrenheit
chat like
said, now we steal his witches.
unless chat like wises up. Alright.
Thank you Omega_Toto for the follow. Welcome to
Omega.
the basement. You can never leave.
Hi Omega Toto. Thanks for the follow.
Flame Obi1HX said,
Um,
dudes, I have an idea. Drew Vex undress. My dyslexia.
We can do. Oh yeah, I was
Thanks,
gonna
Kate
answer like
Fleetwood,
how
for
we can
checking
make
in.
more tungsten benders.
I mean,
We
the
can
best
make
way to kill
more.
a swarm of rats is to set the swarm on fire.
Yeah, we can make more tungsten benders.
Said, I will be here forever.
Okay. Hi, Catalyst. You
Have you
can
ever had a brain blank where your brain just goes blank for a second?
literally every stream.
Okay guys, we gotta run back every joke we made before stream crashed to make it like he never crashed.
Yes, true. We need to remake all of the
5401 said, can witches go to heaven?
heaven is heaven's like for individual gods. Well, if you follow a new god, there is like a version of heaven. With, like, most-
said, us wising up? Inverted question mark impossible.
Some of the new gods basically make like their quote unquote realms heaven, but that's like
Ad's over.
you need to find you need to find which one are like
Not Jane 10119
Nice.
said, you suck.
What do you mean? You need to find which one are like nice and would like make you like treat your soul with like
Retronicus said, are you familiar with Project Moon? Thanks Retronicus for
That's-
checking in.
that's Limbus Company, I think, right?
Spoingo boingo oingo spingo bingo wingo mingo.
Alright.
She's a 10 but she is another planet. Not on one. Is one. Like a transformer or something.
I mean that's a 10.
Gamble or stream crash again.
Alright.
Soul_Catalyst said, I think it's our fault he brain blanks.
Yeah.
Roni Gamba.
Yeah, Gamba.
Botcop8 said, Gamba time Roni. She's a 10 but she low-key keeps going spoingo boingo oingo spingo bingo wingo mingo.
Okay, that's a deal breaker. If she does that every single time, that'd be awful.
An _amazing_toaster said, Gamba time?
Yes. Alright,
Ron,
let's see.
clone and turn number 02454 is talking to a goth girl. He wants to make tungsten benders the old-fashioned way instead of the mystical using magic way.
Now we can make more tungsten benders by connecting like
Nota_bad guy said, Roni, I love you bro. Good night man. I
by
have
connecting
work
like the
tomorrow.
north and south pole like portals. Okay, see not a bad guy. Thank you for all the donations today. Have a good night.
She's a 10 but she keeps wanting you to draw her witchhawk in your setting at least 5 times a day minimum.
Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow.
5401 said, so there are multiple heavens? Are there also hells?
Yes,
Getting
something
a brain
like that.
blank is weird. You zone out and then you don't hear or think of anything.
New
Fortune
gods
Death One has
have
said,
like this
"No,
thing.
Roni, you're amazing. I love your content so muke.
Thanks. Bored to death. Alright, to answer the question about heaven and like quote unquote heaven and hell, new gods have like some new gods basically
One
have
said, do you watch Freerin?
yes, I haven't watched the new season yet. New gods basically have this thing where they're
Roni, what if your chat paid you 300 every stream?
I mean 300 what?
Retronicus said, Limbus Company Lobotomy Corporation Library of Ruina Distortion Detective Leviathan.
Yeah.
She
Alright,
attends, but she low-key listens to Hamilton all the time. Me.
I'm fine with that. Let's see. So like some new gods
Noda
basically have
underscore bad guy
realms.
said, 7.7k rats.
Yeah. Basically have realms in like a sense that they essentially carved out like a piece of
$300 worth of solid diamond blocks.
like a piece of space. So
Soul
that like
underscore catalyst said, would you rather never drink apple
They-
juice, orange juice, lemonade, ever again? You'll never be able to drink it again. Pick one.
I'm fine with not drinking lemonade. I don't drink those.
Manners? What are those?
Bruh. $200 worth of
She's a 10 but thinks
What?
Hollywood is the best and only form of entertainment that deserves respect.
Ugh. Ugh. That's a 5. Oh, really? Oh.
Low. Noda underscore bad guy redeems song request. Absolute Territory by Jay.
Give me one
Ron,
sec.
clone in turn number 02454 did it. The goth girl said yes.
Alright.
Iker Maturosi Kulevis 5405 said, I don't know if this has been asked before, but who is your favorite witch? Can you bring back push-ups?
What's that?
Absolute
which hat?
Territory by Flashport.
Okay.
I could have sworn that song requesties were 1200.
I made it cheaper today. I was gonna make it cheaper. I only made it like expensive because of like
NGL Roni,
all
I
the
haven't
troll.
slept in 2 days. Should I sleep?
I mean, that's the reason why we made it expensive, right? To prevent like troll requests from like new people. But should be fine for
Soul
now.
underscore catalyst said, popcorn or candy when watching a movie. You can't pick neither.
Popcorn?
She's a 10, but she lost her family fortune to a crypto scam.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Honestly, like,
Tech Breathbed said, sorry I haven't been watching streams recently. I got really sick.
don't worry about it.
Is it
Hope
hard
you get
to
well
resurrect someone
soon.
with magic?
Alright, I'll ask that later. That time, but she lost her family fortune to a crypto scam. Honestly, like, I think
Put candy in the popcorn like trail mix.
being really bad with money is like a deal breaker. That's fucking horrible. Alright, is it hard to resurrect someone with magic? Depends. They believe a new god. It's
Thanks for the lurk, poker
Possible.
underscore dealer.
I'd say a poker. It's possible to resurrect someone. Especially if they keep like the ego in check. Like,
He's a 10
Intact
he got
for a
really
while.
depressed over his friend getting erased from existence, but that's okay because he recovered.
sure.
Miss
Alright.
Picklebulb said, you should make TTS cost 450 rats now that you can mine them.
Actually,
She's a 10, but she
it's
often
fine.
is found crammed inside a cabinet and you're at least 10% sure she's actually a demonic shadow monster.
That's a 10. Alright, so
Loopy Loon 5401 said, my brother lost a bunch of money to FTX. He's still living with me.
sorry to hear that.
Roni, did you know that the stocks on the plushies I've been selling on another planet have reached 8.29 quintillion sectaract?
Like, I think like, yeah, obviously like now, you don't
Devious underscore fella said, hello again Roni.
like, that's a deal breaker, right? Like,
Don't
if
listen to
you're
them, otherwise we won't be able to interact with you.
Alright, like, that's a deal breaker if they like put everything in a crypto scam.
She's
Like,
a
that's-
10, but she low-key stalks and kidnaps people and she's the one who
That's
erased
just
his
a
friend
bad
from
decision.
existence.
I mean, there are like good, quote
They
unquote,
are
good
plushies of
decisions
you in lavender.
that would fuck you over financially, but like, that's just a bad decision in general. Alright.
Item.Diaroni said, what's the time limit for revival? How long did it take the Time Witch to become the Time Witch?
It depends.
She's a
Like I
fight,
said,
but she
depends
got
on
a
the
bunch of money using a
the.
crypto scam.
That means she's
She's a
work
stunning
book.
20/10, but she has a
I hate
massive
that.
Funko Pop collection.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
Roni Kaboom? Miss Picklebulb said, you should add more stuff that cost a lot of rats.
Yeah. Time limit for revival. Depends on like how long the god decides to keep the ego in check. Like intact, I mean.
Soul_Catalyst said, you could make it if you
So
pay
not very long.
$3,000. It just ends stream not permanently, but it would turn it off as a gag one day.
Maybe. Just a massive Funko Pop collection. Oh, it's 20 out of 10. So she like.
Retronicus said, she's a
If we're
10, but she
applying-
keeps gaslighting you into thinking she is not because she's insecure about herself and needs constant reassurance.
That's bad. It's very bad.
Bucket Hats _Rat said, she's a 10, but she has an army or follower.
You would want someone to have at least some confidence.
Roni, the DNA swab I took of a tungsten bender has grown into a fetus, but it is blind. Do I keep it?
Sure.
Thanks,
Why not?
Biohazard _404_ for checking in.
Alright. Frick. That's good, right? Frick.
She's a 10, but she hates VTubers.
Oh. Actually, like, she's fine with whatever taste she wants, but
Devious_Fella said, I've been watching stream for funny number 69.
nice. Nice.
Iden. Diarngr said, does it cost some soul to keep your dead followers on your realm? She's an redacted out of 10, but she keeps wearing people's skin pretending to be a human.
Does it cost soul?
She's a
You're
10,
right.
but she's a multidimensional being that only comes 3 times a week.
Sure. 10.
And
Theoretically,
amazing
yes.
_toaster said, she's a 10, but she's an apex predator with a taste for human flesh.
But in a way that existing requires a little bit.
Soul_Catalyst said, she's
Of
a
your
10, but she
soul?
can mimic your voice perfectly and does it to make you think you're hearing your own name being called by you at night.
So there's really no limiting factor for like how long you keep the soul intact. It really depends on like the god.
Miss Picklebulb said, what if you could pay 7,400 rats to make it your old VTube model?
Maybe. Alright. Give me 1 second. Like there's nothing telling the gods to basically assimilate it.
Uni_artist
But
said, not sure if it went through when I used basement rats. She's a 10, but she slaps you if you even imply the nickname she hates.
she slaps you? How hard?
She's a 9, but licks frogs to get high.
Ah, that's fine. Alright. I'll keep this for now. What's the other drawing I have? Was it this one? Nope.
Devious_Fella said, you seem like you're in a good mood today. Did you win the lottery?
No. I don't do lottery.
She's a 50-10, but she is an eldritch entity who feeds off of death and suffering, whose true form would cause the bravest of men to go mad.
11.
Tape Redbed said, are you able to sell parts of your cell?
Your soul? 0. I mean, probably.
Shoe Bill.
Alright. Frick, what was the question again?
Fumi_artist said, hard enough to give you a bit of knockback.
Frick.
Roni, sleep before you draw, or else you will be icy cut into the witch's realm due to dying from lack of sleep.
I have sleep.
I said she was a 50 out of 10. Why did you say she was an 11?
Oh, then she is a 51.
Not Jane 10119 said, she is a 10, but she is a fourth dimensional alien, then 5 years later gets kidnapped by the government to never be seen again.
Frick. I can do that.
Rusky redeems song request. American Idiot by Green Day. The white bellbird is the loudest bird.
Alright.
Retronicus said, she's a 10 and she constantly pushes you to be the best version of yourself.
That's a 10.
Miss Picklebulb said, she's a 10 ver, she's my 10, get your own lol.
Okay.
She is a 7 out of 10, but she ate France. Soul_Catalyst said, King in Yellow Witch, the hat in yellow.
Alright.
I hate ratings out of 10. Rating out of 100 should be more popular.
Why? You can literally accomplish.
Artist said, he's a 10, but he's an entity that stalks people and doesn't stop even if you start spiraling into insanity.
10, like base 10 and base 100 are
the
the
day
same.
I get my own steady source of income, I'm gonna give you 50% of my income instead of the IRS.
You don't have to do that.
Hello, sorry I'm late.
Don't worry about it.
Tape Redbed said, what part of the soul when removed would allow you to remain the most similar to your original state?
When removed, you need all part of your souls to be you. If you change like a part of your soul, you kind of change yourself, you know?
Said, bro, what are these she's a 10 questions? Like, might as well say she's a 10, but she licks solar panels and eats couch frames.
And that's fine with that.
Thanks Funi_artist for checking in. Alright, you make a fair point. What if it is out of 50?
That's bad.
Aaron JR said, out of 100 gives you more
You
options,
don't get like
unless you want to use decimals.
You don't get like a thing. Yeah, people use decimals for base 10.
Terrifying.
That's why it's the same.
Wait,
it's literally the same.
She's a 67 out of 100, but yay, sorry, you'll just leave. Soul_Catalyst said, 10 out of 10 is bad, 100 out of 100 easy to put in percent cause we lazy.
9.7 and 97. Out of like 9.7 out of 10 and 97 out of 100. They're the same thing.
You can never leave.
They're the same thing.
Ikermatirosi Coolivas 5405 said, we are close to the funny number, 69.
The reason why base 10 is like better is like people are more hesitant to use like certain numbers. So you know they think about it.
Are all parts of the soul equal?
No.
What if I cast ethereal soul on someone and then put their soul in a jar? Would someone else's soul be able to enter that body?
Some people will have like gigantic egos.
It's completely different.
Really big wills.
She's a 10, but she low-key ain't truly real, and she's just a fragment of a quickly fading memory. Bored to Death 1 Bev said, she's a 10, but she harvests and sells drugs. She's a 10, but she has over 30 kids and is 1,525 years old. Note Yon 10119 said, she is a 6, but she impulsively buys animals and constantly works.
Alright. That's way too many out of 10. Give me 1 sec.
Sprigatito_lover redeemed 10 push-ups.
Give me, god damn it. Alright. Ooh.
Patrick Core underscore Pi said, if you want to make a unique base rating, don't make it divisible by 10. Are you
Alright.
saying a shrimp fried this rice?
Yes.
Sorry, Roni,
Alright,
I'm gonna go
push-ups.
sleep before I pass out.
1,
If you want to see the shoe bill,
Two.
look it up.
3, 4,
Soul
5,
underscore Catalyst
6,
said, magic needs soul.
7,
So this means if a witch focuses hard enough she heals.
9,
Hollow Knight reference.
10.
She's a 10 but it's push-ups.
Yes. Alright, give me 1 sec. Who was it?
That said, are you able to switch parts of your soul with someone else?
Alright, see a susceptible follower.
She's
Yes,
a 10
theoretically,
but
yes.
she would go crazy for Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Gaba?
Already did the Gamba. Right? Oh, we did Gamba. Alright. Frick, that's... Frick, Frick, where was that?
Let's go gambling!
Are you able to switch parts of your soul with someone else? Yes. Because soul's a
Base
tangible
12
thing, you
scientifically
can...
makes the most sense because there are more ways to divide it and split it up. But
That's
all humans
horrible.
ended up using base 10 instead. B.
That's horrible. People...
Want me to start shooting down She's a 10 BTW? Soul
That's fine.
underscore Catalyst said, can witch do soul skips like Hollow Knight?
That's a soul skip. The hell? Give me 1 sec. Yeah, you can switch parts of your
Rita
soul with
underscore
people.
Ray P said,
That's
is more
literally what,
comics coming soon?
Yes. That's what the Slime Witch did. That's kinda how... Nah, I shouldn't do it. I probably calmed down the Shisa though. Like, I literally cannot freaking follow them. So, let's see. What's the other one? Frick. I have a question I want to answer. Oh yeah, the base rating. Like, 12 is bad because humans like instinctively use base 10 because of our fingers.
Tape Bread that said, so theoretically could you take parts of other people's soul and add it to your own like how the...
Yeah.
What about base 8?
Base 8 is also bad.
How did witches become your gimmick? Was it because something about witches is what made you popular and you stuck with it? Or were you passionate over?
Something like that.
Not Jane 10119 said, what if you connected souls so you and bro have literally the same thoughts?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hi, what are you drawing?
I have a...
60?
No!
I didn't. Aaron JR said, base 2 is cool. She's a 10 but she lives in Brazil.
That's unfortunate. I guess that's
Luffy
fine.
Loon 5401 said, decimal notation is inferior to as a decimal notation. The Sumerians knew that much, why don't we? You think this world has a popular old-timey movie called Frankensoul's Monster?
Bruh.
Base 1. Thanks Goliath.
What do you
for
mean
checking
base
in.
1? Hi
Devious
Gleviathan.
underscore fella said, oh yeah Roni, last time I talked about Hollow Knight I was talking about struggling with Watcher Knights but I beat Hollow Knight good ending and I'm almost to Act 3 of Silk Song.
I haven't even finished Silk Song yet.
She's a 10 but you have to move to Beijing.
Don't want
Is
to
this
move to
the
China, man.
Parasite?
Yes.
I like hexadecimal, base 16, but that's because I'm a programmer and artist.
Yeah, but it's not good for ranking.
Said, she's a 10 but she low-key copies what you say like a parrot.
Ah, that's annoying.
You write one line per thing in base 1.
Yeah.
Tape Redbed said, base 37.
What the frick? No. If you're ranking, like, base 10 is like the best one.
What are you drawing of her? Looks like a shotgun to her torso.
No, she's like getting
Dark
frigging.
Enchantress Cookina said, Spoingo boingo oingo spingo bingo wingo mingo.
She's getting lightning bolt to the face. That's basically what's happening. So this is the panel before this. Which one was that?
Bortooth Death 1 Bev said, she's a 10 but she harvests and sells drugs.
So
Thanks Just Tone Plant for checking in.
my plant. So she gets freaking dragged. I got freaking lightning bolt to the face.
So are you
That's
making
basically
a
what's
comic
happening.
slash manga?
Yeah, something like that.
Item. Aaron JR said, how will base 1 work? What?
Yeah, you're just.
She's a 10 but she went by so fast in your chat you never ever meet her.
Ah, that's just sad.
Can you draw a wizard at some point?
Yes. Where they did.
Uni_artist said, she's a 10 but she would low-key fall for the parasite witch hat.
I already drew Richard the Lizard Wizard.
Item. Aaron JR said, if base 1 works like that then isn't that just tallying?
Yeah, pretty much. No, for like ranking, like base 10 just makes sense.
She's a 10 but with parasites manifest as close.
Because you can
I
like
thought
you can
killed
visually
Richard.
see. You can visually
She's a 10
see
but she eats fingers.
like the proportion of it. Like it's very easy to like
5401 said, no, you can't use a prime number as a base.
yeah. It's very easy to like visualize like how proportional it is in your head.
Not Jane 10119 said, who is the most powerful witch out of all of them except for any gods or the origami witch?
Other than
Thanks, Old
gods,
Man Windbreaker,
I mean,
for checking in.
the time witch is a god, so that means you can include her.
Pizza Panda Lover 20 said, has anyone here asked how warlocks work?
Kind of like how the hunters work. It's like a deal with a god. What's the most powerful? I mean, probably one of the elves.
Loopy
Or the
Lou
dra-
5401
well, Dragon Witch is a
said,
witch,
he
so
already drew Richard
it's
and
a
the
Dragon
Woman
Witch.
Wizard.
Yeah, it's Dragon Witch. Because if we're considering dragon, like the Ruby Dragon is a witch, then Dragon Witch.
Has anyone asked how the Wendigo works?
Yes. The answer is there is no Wendigo yet. Probably not gonna add it. I don't wanna overcomplicate it.
Retronicus said, she's a 10 but she's the head of an infamous underground crime syndicate / terrorist organization.
Terrorist how? I thought we'd like the crime, the underground crime. That's pretty good.
Item. Aaron JR said, number 1. Base 10 number 2. Base 2 number 3. Base 1.
Yes.
Where's my redacted witch?
I
You should draw a
posted it.
witch in Rousey's original witch outfit.
A what?
Ink Demon Redeemed Song Request. The Ballad of Amantha by Jack Stauber.
Frick. Haman.
Soul_Catalyst said, Chet, I'm going to make an empreg which no one can stop me, hee hee ha ha.
Okay, bro.
Wendigo
That's
could
insane.
be one of the mangled people. People can't get mad at you if you're so wrong. It's only Wendigo inspired.
Yeah.
Speaking of preg, can parasite hosts become empreg?
What the fuck?
Thank you that anonymous chocolate for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, that anonymous chocolate. So, something like this.
She's Emma Frost and she brings Jeff the land shark. Rita_Ray P said, why is there a lack of wizards in this world?
There isn't.
Sol
just-
H10 Ebazal ZWLHRZ Poochlas.
I just don't draw them. I just don't draw them as much.
Follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave. I'm glad someone is finally asking the important questions. Why she looks sexually attracted to that lightning.
What do you mean?
She's a 10, but she has 387 million miles of printed circuits that fill her complex. If the word hate were engraved on each nano-angstrom.
Okay.
Mecha Wizard.
Bro.
$387 million sentences Reddit'd. Note Yon10119 said, what if there's a really powerful Karen witch and when someone says I like eating chicken she obliterates them into dust?
What?
Wizards don't make the YouTube big bucks.
Yes.
Idemp. Aaron JR said, what if witch hat puts the parasite hat above itself or vice versa?
If the what?
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are
Above itself?
387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers th.
I mean, the body's dead.
Have you ever asked someone a stupid question like what do you do for a living when you know what they do to make money? Naya.
Bruh.
Thank you there Ajananda for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Thanks for the follow, Real John Honda.
If it's dead,
frick.
it's dead.
Yeah, she's dead. She can't. You can't infect a dead person. If you put it on top of that itself, she's not a person. So doesn't really affect her. She's basically immune. Like this. I'm thinking
Javra L10 MFK Gum Dap Rife Key
That might be-
GTX Steepeen Stump Turts Who BSP PVM UX.
this is disrespectful, but I think like
What if
a
you
wig
put a
would be funny.
parasite hat around your third leg?
What the fuck, bro? What are you talking about?
She's a 10.
This
but
is-
your mother and her mother were each other's bridesmaids.
This is like the questions
Draw
that
Witch Miku.
that Oda gets.
That was a Visionaire cipher.
Whenever
The
he gets
key
like
is
a
Ronell.
question.
How do you get your lines straight and consistent like you have them?
I don't.
Idemp.Diarona said, will that cause the witch hat itself, not the body, to be infected or is witch hat immune to the parasite and vice versa?
Yeah, she's pretty much immune to like most of like the.
Pizza Panda over 20
She's immune
said,
to like
how does
parasites.
necromancy work? Is it like black magic or something?
Not really.
Meow.
It's just, how would I say this?
Dark Enchantress Cookiness said, mic test.
It depends on like how do you define necromancy. Do you like resurrect someone as like a zombie or whatever? Yes,
Not
like
Jane 10119 said, if the vegan teacher was a powerful witch of the greens, would she be the reason for cats' extinction? Because she wanted them gone for being carnivores.
Alright, like... Okay. I don't even know how to answer that. Like, I would think necromancy functions similar to, like, golems, where you just put, like, a soul on, like,
Have you ever been so stupid? You asked someone a very stupid question. Rusky redeems thong request.
Yes.
Memento Mori by Willwood.
Alright. Alright. Willwood. Oh, that reminds me of this song by... Firework. Alright, we're playing both. Well, we're doing this one.
Iden.
Alright.
Aaron JR said, does cats even have 9 lives here? Does
Yes.
that make a cat witch powerful because they get 9 souls per cat?
We don't have a cat witch, we have a
Thank you
necromancer.
Arsenic09 for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave. Thank you JG_penitent_hell for the follow. Welcome to the basement.
I should
You
still
can
know
never
if I'm gonna
leave.
make necromancer canon. I think for the follow, JG Penitent. I don't really have any meaningful stories to put her in, so there's no reason to make her canon, to be honest. Make her part of the story. Okay.
Necromancer is so broken she gets 9 for the price of 1.
Yeah, but it's like a cat soul. It's not that big. I also can make it work if I really want to.
I found a seemingly infinite hallway. The further I go, the more blood and black ooze there is. Thank you Moki Cocklet for the follow.
That's
Welcome
nice.
to the basement. You can never leave.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Maki.
Meow meow
Maki
meow
or
meow.
chocolate? Okay.
Iden. Aaron JR said,
Um,
yeah there isn't, but if there was, would that be beneficial, or is the soul of cat spread throughout the 9 lives?
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Wait, what if a slime gets older, does their soul get bigger?
Yes. Slimes operate the same way.
Nutjane10119 said, is there a witch that gets offended easily, like when someone says something that's not about them they get turned into a thing?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Can't wait for the Undead Cat Cafe fan service episode in the ronillust lore.
Yes. Frick.
Virenite said, can you draw a older brother, which I'd what it would be just hey.
What? No, I don't know. What?
Wait, how big would your soul be?
Hmm. My own soul? I don't know. I never quantified like I'm not part of the world. I need to know how big my soul is in relation to that.
Ron, some of these questions are scaring me. I don't understand.
Yeah, same.
Okay, what if you were just a minor god and the biggest god of them all was just someone random?
Okay. I don't want to put myself in the world. I'm not, like I said, I'm not narcissistic enough to self-insert myself as a god in that world. I don't even want to insert myself as like a character, even as like a joke.
Pizza Pandal over 20 said, cat necromancer witch who revives dead cats and takes 8 of their lives aka souls as payment, and has a giant tiger or some other big cat as a familiar.
Like I'm like I like to think in my world, like whenever I write a story, I like to think like these worlds can exist outside of like someone creating them.
Is it bad that I'm that narcissistic to insert myself in my own stories for fun?
Inserting yourself in your own story isn't narcissistic, it's making yourself like the god that feels narcissistic. I mean, you can do whatever you want in your story, but like I'm not gonna freaking make myself I'm like the decider. I don't know, even if I am like IRL, like self-inserting yourself is fine. I'm like,
Will you insert some of your fans as background characters or not really?
I don't know.
What if there was just a random ghost that was being held by a purple-haired person named Indigo?
Yeah, I can do that. I can like
Ron's gonna
make
make
that as like
himself a
a.
background NPC Easter egg.
I can make that as like an Easter egg.
_artist said, I insert myself in my stories as just a random cat owned by my favorite
Yeah.
character in the story just for gits and shiggles.
Yeah, but like, there's like a difference between doing that and freaking
Hi Ronnie, how you feeling?
making yourself like a god that decides everything. That you're like like the
You
best
should pull a
character.
Stanley.
I mean, even like in Marvel, like they don't even like say, "Oh, we are just the creators." I mean, kinda like it's like part of like all the creators or whatever. Actually, no, they did the Stanley
Yes, he
thing
did.
with like. I think they did the Stanley with the Fantastic Four. I think I don't remember. I think I remember like a thing with that. Was it Stanley or Kirby? Fuck, I forgot.
I don't want to make stories that often, honestly. I just think of random stuff to add on to other
Yeah, like-
stories.
Yeah, like I
Thanks Matt Sapphire for checking in.
like I really don't.
Ronnie,
I really
what
don't
hug
see
you
the
and
value
squeezes
in
you until your eyes pop out.
of putting myself in the story.
I don't.
That's like
Diaren JR said, if we sacrifice other people, can we get out the basement?
that's like the arbiter fate or something. That's like honestly a problem I have with a lot of comics. They make it too fate centric. That like
Since you have a
Okay.
webcam for your arms now, will you be doing arm streams more?
probably. I'm thinking of
Do
like
you use a
studying.
screen tablet or a non-screened?
It has a screen. It's gonna be hard to stream without a screen tablet, to be honest. Fate is annoying. I agree. Yeah.
Feeney
It's not that
artist
Fate
said,
is annoying,
"Well, it's like, hey, you know what I mean?
but like if your fate is like too like
Thanks
transparent,
Fox
like
for checking in.
if it's like too present in your story, like it gets
Thanks
like
for the lurk, the only fox.
like there's no there's no tension.
Bobcat 8 said,
Oh, hi,
"All the
Fox."
time, Ronnie.
Like there's no tension.
I'm honestly not that creative with stories.
I mean, that's fine. I think writing stories is the same as like any other skill. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Ah, it's red.
Back to
Like,
not asking the most weird questions I can.
Like I just think like
I hate the concept of fate or that something is predetermined to happen.
Yeah.
It makes
I also
it boring
don't like
because
that.
You kind of know what is going to happen.
Yeah.
Or you
I also
know.
don't like that, but that's more of like a personal thing. But I think
10119 said, Roni is an untold being that was never seen or told of. Not a god, but not a human or anything.
yeah, if
He
it's
is
gonna,
from a
if I'm gonna
universe
be
and
like
planet
a,
called Earth and streams and draws.
if I'm gonna be like a character, it's gonna be like a minor one.
Roni don't implode day 2.
We uploaded like several times, Mao. It's day 1.
I literally made a person in MHA with a quirk that they named multi-power.
Alright, that's fine.
Item.
I just don't like it
GR
when
said,
like fate
Great
is too.
tragedies rely on prophecy for some sweet dramatic irony.
Yeah, but like it's not that like
Am I
there's
the only
a
one who thinks that is a hand
there's a
pointing
great-
at her face?
there's a big plan.
Coffee spelled backwards is Ethic, which is funny.
Okay, like in DC and Marvel,
No,
like
no. It's just I want
literally
you
in
to.
DC.
FIFA FH25, would you cut that out?
In DC, it's canon that like
I'm sorry
good guys
about that,
win
Roni.
all the
Don't
time.
implode day 1.
Good guys win all the time in the universe because the universe is good and like everything will always be all right. Okay, then like who cares? Who cares what happens? And we know that nothing bad will ever happen. Oh no, the multiverse is ending. We know it's not gonna happen. Come on. Like, if you're too transparent, like, if you're too, like, if fate is too ever present, you feel like, oh, the creators don't want to do anything with the story.
The Iron Knight said,
Like, it's
You're
just
going to be
there
a minor, as in a
to
minor, a young person, or a side character?
side character. Very
you,
minor,
DKM
minor
_
in terms
anti
of
for the
like
follow.
the,
Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
in terms of like how I affect the story.
Pizza Panda over 20 said,
Like if,
we need a candy which who gives people diabetes or something if they're too gluttonous.
like if you put like fate,
The idea
like,
of the Speed Force is bad. I don't like it.
yes, I also hate Speed Force. I hate all like they do this all the time in comics. They're like, oh, there's a freaking
Uni_artist said, pulls out comically large spoon. Who wants a spoonful of soup?
there's like a cosmic force. I hate the cosmic force bullshit. Like that chooses like who to like possess or whatever. Like it lessens the choice factor of the character. Like, oh, they choose to be a hero. Nope, they were chosen. Oh, Batman just decided to like dress as a furry to like do whatever to like.
How the
And I
ever-living
just
hell
says-
did I
nope.
win the prediction, Lamau?
Nope, there was a god of bats that like inspired him to do so. Ugh. Ugh. Like they get too obsessed with like fate that it just fucks with your. Like I feel like you can do like stuff like that once, and it gets too old. They do it every single time.
I unintentionally have no manners because I keep interrupting Ron with text-to-speech. I'm sorry, Ron.
Don't worry about it. Everyone does it.
The character's name is Rex. By the way, his entire family was killed in a villain attack a big building.
Cool.
Could a plot work and be good where someone kills the whole Fate Force plot thingy-mabob and then the world goes to absolute shit?
Yeah. Any plot can be good.
I'd like to see someone do that, and in reality their god/chooser did it to take control of their life for their entertainment.
I mean, that's technically what.
Retronicus said, I locate that this normal kid turns out to be of an ancient powerful lineage trope so fucking much.
Like, isn't that Superman? Right, this normal character turns out to be an ancient power. Yeah, same. Like they make it
Not
too
Jane
like
10119 said, old granny becomes the strongest and most patient whichever. True story,
there's-
truce.
there's this tendency where like if it's like ordained by fate, it
I
gets
purposely
like people think there's
traumatized
more
him.
weight.
Also, he wears fingerless gloves because he was in the same villain facility as Erie, but he was treated worse.
Like I don't
Vodka
think
8 redeemed 10 push-ups.
okay. I don't think
Beauty
like being
underscore artist
ordained
said, the
by
cat I
fate.
insert myself as in my story's name is Creamsicle BTW.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do the squat.
I sacrificed 50 people. Can you make an exception so I can get a mimic, you pretty please? Vera Jananda said, I think you made it a bit too easy to use TTS.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We just need new ones, not the same regurgitated gets reincarnated, goes to a fantasy game place, and they somehow get like 12 characters only made for.
Okay.
The thing with fate is like the Greek like prophecies. In terms of prophecies, the Greeks did it better. In that prophecies have like this ironic twist. Like they don't just say, "Oh, this is a thing; it's gonna happen." You're just spoiling the story. It's usually like the prophecies are usually tragic. Like it's not like it's not good.
Nelly already tried increasing the price of TTS.
Yeah. Like that's not good. Like for like storytelling.
I can't tell if that lightning strike is doing a K-douche move from Kung Fu Panda.
They're like, oh no, the alright.
Thanks
For
for
the-
the Lurk Dark Enchant for
No,
speaking of.
the
I don't know why I purposely traumatized him.
no in Kung Fu Panda that makes sense.
Pizza Panda Lover 20 said, I think the redeemed villain trope
It's
is
like
so
a-
fun in Hollywood and Disney ruined it.
The first one where like the
I
Dragon
can
Warrior
only
is
see
like
prophecy works if the prophecy isn't what the MC wants and tries to avoid it, but every path will follow it like Deltarune.
yeah, kind of like that. That's how Greeks did it. That's how Oedipus
Hourly
happened.
ad break incoming.
But like in Kung Fu Panda, the guy who knows the prophecy like tried to avoid it and started like basically what caused
Amy
Poe to become pro.
artist said, the self-insert cat is orange BTW, so that's why it's named Creamsicle.
Like I think that's like it's like a classic way to integrate like prophecies where the villain like tries to avoid it, obviously. Like it's not the most revolutionary, but it's better than like, oh, like this kid, there's a kid that will kill the Dark Lord or whatever. And then like they just played
The
it
prophecy
straight.
is corporations like stealing our pocket
They
change.
just played it straight. Like, bro. Bro, oh, this kid will.
Irony said, when prophecy is done terribly, all it does is show the hand of the author and that nothing matters besides what they want.
Yeah.
Thanks Smake Sign Garden for checking in.
Yeah, this basically it. You're like, okay, that nothing else matter. Like literally none of the like no matter how hard like the protagonist works, you're thinking, oh the hand of fate will do something about it. Like they have a
If they take the normal path like being a pacifist, it will happen. If they murder
They
people,
have-
the prophecy will happen. There will be nothing they do.
they always have a safety net. in
Thanks for
like
the
Fate.
lurks, make sign, make garden.
Fate always like Fate is always a safety net. All right, see us, makes.
What story plots should be put in more mangas/animes that isn't the regurgitated isekai harem crap?
I don't know. There's a lot of plots that could be.
Ink Ink Demon Redeem Song Request. Love and Truth by Mother Mother.
Alright. Like my thing, like that's my problem with like prophecies. They don't do it creatively. It's like characters prophesied to bring balance or bring peace or be the thing. Ugh.
Iden. Aaron JR said, why even try if you're destined to succeed?
Yeah. Like, there's so many interesting things you can do with a prophecy. And they choose, like, the most boring path. Alright, like, a decent, one of the decent ways to integrate prophecy is that it's basically propaganda. You know how in like Dark Souls, the prophecy of like the chosen undead isn't actually like a prophecy. It's just there to basically like motivate a bunch of people to get stronger and essentially like become firewood, to become fuel to the Age of Fire. That's a good way to integrate it. Like, oh, there's a chosen undead, but we don't know who the chosen undead is. And then like by being so motivated, by being so sure that you are the chosen undead, you do become the chosen undead. Like you're literally just like it's your choice.
Hello, Ronnie. The heck
Oh,
was
hi,
I get a sub?
Saintsy guy. Hi, Saintsy guy. Probably someone probably gifted. Let's see. Like, there's so many ways you can make prophecies
I'm
work.
getting beats from Walmart tomorrow, and also those little tie-dye Pataran cotton candy flavored lollipops. One for me and one to attach to a veil.
Nice. I have Valentine's. It sounds Valentine's.
There is a prophecy. The chosen one will defeat the evil one. That's it. There is not specification.
Yeah, that could be like
Pizza Pandal over 20 said, would isekai work in this
that'd be a
world?
thing.
It'd be really fun to find the mechanics and just not make it the stereotypical anime stuffs.
Honestly,
It'd also
that
be funny to have a wacky side character.
honestly my problem with that is like I'm basically just introducing
I like
like
the
a
one where the
multiverse.
chosen one works hard but doesn't meet expectations. It gets passed to someone else and the previous chosen one becomes the V.
Yeah. Like here's
Thanks,
the thing,
Sugar
like
Benefactor, for
if I
checking in.
do isekai, like I'm introducing multiverse, and I'm
You
not
could
a fan of
also do the
multiverse.
opposite. Someone so confident that they're not the prophesied person they become the prohibited person.
Yeah, that's Himmel.
Sugar
That's a good
Benefactor
way.
said, am I late?
Ad
break.
Kinda?
Note Young
You're kinda late?
10119 said, what if there's a prophet who says your fate and you scramble and try to find what and where it's going to happen just to find out the prophet was a fake farm tool?
I mean that's also interesting.
Sugar Benefactor said, what are you drawing?
It's like whatever twist you can do with like a
yes,
prophecy.
me no get ends.
Like almost everything is like almost every twist is fun and like interesting for a prophecy, except for like playing it straight. Except for like how most people do prophecies, which is just to spoil the plot, the plot, essentially.
Ron, the clone lab did an experiment on floor 25. We gave 8 people the perfect life. There is nothing to do there, so they ended up killing each other.
Ah, the utopia. I mean, also, I think
Sugar
that's like a
Benefactor
very
said,
flawed.
how to cast Thunderball.
Also, I think that's a very flawed study. But this is still very interesting, though. I just think they just didn't add control, like enough control to make it so that it's more scientific. I mean, that was in the 70s, right? So I guess that's like expected. Anyway, gotta finish this. What? Right. What? I think it's a better to this one.
Ads over.
That's fine, actually.
Pizza Pandal over 20 said, coveted prophet,
Yeah.
which who everyone believes tells the truth but lies to cause chaos. They give like 10% lies, so they're still believed. They've been at it for thousands of years. Ron, if I made a bunch of rings, would you want one? I am thinking one group would get 3 rings, another 7 rings, and the final group would get 9 rings.
Okay, but I need to. I'm gonna.
Item.
No,
Diane
but I'm
JR
going
said,
to make.
There also is the thing of having to expedite the prophecy of triumph as much as possible to lessen the consequences. There's a chance you win, but be too late to save everyone.
Yeah. I'm going to make the
Get a
secret
tattoo
ring.
of every Pokemon in Gen 1, colored with no pain, or all number symbols are erased and now there is only Roman numerals / decision dash.
The second one, I think that's more interesting. That's pretty interesting, I would say.
Jester Berry said, still waiting for Femboy Protogen BTW.
Oh. Oh yeah, I should probably make that at some point. I already have like the idea, but
Continuing
don't
my
have to
message
print out
about going to Walmart, I was about to say Valentine's Day card, and I might get charms if I have enough money after everything.
I'll do it eventually.
Sugar Benefactor said, what are the chances of winning this lottery? I've tried like 5 times, it's not like. The chances of winning an actual lottery? Surely
1 in
not
1,000.
Maybe 10 or 100 times the chances, right?
1 in 1,000.
Then what if I cut off your finger and take the secret ring for myself?
Okay, I'll enchant the ring to always find its way to like make everyone who
I gotta
comes
go
in
to
contact with
another
it
stream.
become obsessed
See ya,
with it.
mommy.
Alright, see ya.
Item. Diane
Become
JR
very
said,
obsessed.
or for prophecy of losing, turning the goal from triumphing over evil to instead lessening the impact instead.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna make it so that everyone becomes obsessed with it. And then the ring, like, eventually finds itself to me. Also gonna make it so that my servants can see whenever someone puts on the ring.
After I took the ring, I tried to destroy it but chose to keep it when I died in a river.
Yep. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely the ring wouldn't like take hundreds of years to get found.
Ident. Diaren JR said, that sounds oddly familiar.
Surely, right? Surely it'll take my servants like a few weeks to get it.
Ident. Diaren JR said, probably just a coincidence.
Yeah.
The ring slipped from my finger, then some short guy found it. Not Jane10119 said.
Don't worry.
"Hear
I'm
me
sure.
out.
I'm sure the guy who found it wouldn't get killed by like his
They are
cousin.
the reason the dragons almost went extinct.
I'm sure the guy who found it wouldn't get murdered by his cousin, and then like the cousin freaking hides in the mountains for like 400 years. Surely not, right?
Sugar Benefactor said, I like those odds. Alpha wolf emoji, crying face emoji, praying hands emoji, gun emoji, ghost emoji, jellyfish emoji, kiss emoji, eel emoji,
All right.
ghost emoji, I emo.
All right.
Mythat3143 super chatted for $50.
Oh damn! Thanks for the $50 super chat. Myth Hat 3143 W. Thank you so much for the 50 Myth Hat. Appreciate it. It's so nice. Second.
I thought you made it to where TTS doesn't read emojis like a long time ago.
It's not perfect. I'm pretty sure it's in the thing, but honestly,
Ron, the guy got killed by his cousin when then went to live in the mountains for hundreds of years. Then Martin Freeman found it.
this guy got killed by a cousin when he lives in the mountains for years, and Martin Freeman found it.
Minas Dash
Oh, thank you for the-
44.99 super chatted for $20.
Oh, thank you again for the.
What's your biggest
Oh, thank you for
world-building
the-
pet peeve?
Thank you for the 20 Minastash 4499. What is my biggest world building pet peeve? I think I talked about it earlier. It's making like fate too obvious.
Dark Enchantress Cooking
In your world.
Skull emoji, skull
Or, like,
emoji,
making
skull
fate
emoji,
to-
skull emoji, 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 skull.
It's making fate like too ever present or like too obvious. If that makes sense.
Not Jane10119 said, who killed all the
Like
dragons
it
back
makes
then?
your world feel like it's crafted by someone rather than like something that happened naturally. Like yeah, you can have a god. Like even if like it's different.
Mr.
Like
Pickle Bulb said, Femboy milk
having a
shake
god is like
lady
different
milkshake.
than like having fate like too ever present. It just feels too artificial. Like I want the world to feel like somewhat natural.
Ident.
Like it can
Diana
happen
JR
without
said, the dude just typed the names of the emojis.
yeah. But yeah, I like having the fate having fate present is fine, but if it's too much, it's like
Cookie Dough Cat
Like, come on.
127 said, remember
Here's
that
some-
one time I made Lavender say cookie said over and over? Yeah,
Yeah.
apologies for that.
like I feel like authors should have like a bit of confidence with like their world. I don't know. Who killed all the dragons back then? The other gods.
Hey Ron, I'm looking at the script right now. Turns out you were actually destined to be an art streamer, you had no choice in it.
Yeah. Imagine. But yeah, like that. Like, oh, you're fated to do this.
Sugar Benefactor said, "What is Dark
Let's go
Enchantress Cookie
gambling!
doing here? Like the wolves won't let that happen. Wolf emoji, wolf emoji, wolf emoji, wolf emoji, wolf emoji, wolf emoji."
Okay, I'm ending like every one with like emoji spam. I'm just skipping it. But yeah, like if
If it gets too bad, will you ban the person doing all the emojis?
it's too much. But
Everything in the world happens so wrong can be a ghost on the internet.
yeah, like if like the
You could
world
do
is like
profies that is
just
100%
there.
will happen, but the series is like 2,000 pages long, so everyone forgets at a certain time since the prophecy was D.
Like if the world doesn't feel like it exists outside of like the story, like okay, it really fucks up the world.
Cookie Dough Cat 127 said, "Why rats?
You
Why
can do
rat
prophecies that
Why
is
rat coins? Will there
it's
be
too-
a rat rich?"
it's too long to.
I am looking at the script. Turns out you were supposed to be an art streamer, but a cottagecore one with a face
So
cam.
everyone forgets us our names since the process is subscribed by everyone is never
Ivan.
discussed by anyone.
Aaron JR
I mean,
said,
yeah, like I said, you can
already
make.
saw a message with emoji names get deleted earlier.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really good.
How far-fetched is it in my world-building thing where Tyrese the human supremacist totalitarian monarchy dictatorship that is essentially World War II Germany B?
I mean, it's fine. It's just you're just borrowing aesthetics from real world. That's usually fine. It's not like the aesthetics that's like the problem.
Adopt Bagel said,
It's like
I have arrived
if
in
you're
Shell Leave, but where and when? Roni? When? And don't LKE, you know what I speak of. Thanks for the
What?
lurk, Iden. Diaren JR.
Artia Identity.
One Piece is a prophecy anime. The plot is set in stone, but it's so long that it doesn't feel like one.
Yeah, honestly, that's.
Flame
On-
Obi-Wan HX said,
I'm going
"Roni,
to be
may I
honest.
ask how you are doing this fine day?"
I'm doing fine. I'm gonna be honest. Kind of cheapens like One Piece. Like
Ron,
One
I
Piece having
fricked
like
up and now I have
prophecies
22 bucks. I
mostly
used to have 0. Where did I get this money? Earl.
mostly fine because most people don't really know about the prophecy. But like right now that like the prophecy is being a bit too like clear. All right, here's the good prophecies that like One Piece gave. Like the prophecies are like some of the prophecies around Luffy with him like destroying Fishman Island is like probably like a
Adopted
good
Bagel
subversion.
said,
And
you
that
were speaking when the message was being read, but it
Yes.
is I, Adopt Bagel.
okay, I adopted Bagel. So
I am going to get food now.
like him destroying Fishman Island is
I
like
think what's wrong with it is it's so absurd from the other nations, which are actually in a way
Pretty
normal
good.
besides another one. Plus they have like tech now.
no, it's just aesthetics.
Just a
It's
cat
fine.
5024
You can
said,
literally
"The
use whatever
prophecy in my story / world
aesthetics.
literally
It's
goes
fine.
off the rails."
Yeah, it's that's just my pet peeve. Like prophecy, the prophecy is thing happens, and then thing happens. Kid kills Dark Lord, and then all that happens is that kid kills the Dark Lord. So many things, so many interesting things you can do with that. Make it like indirect, like the kid that's like prophesied to kill Dark Lord didn't do it, but like did it indirectly somehow. Like even Star Wars have like a better prophecy. I mean, it's retroactive prophecy, so like I
This
guess that
Justin Ron hates The Legend of Zelda. What kind of witch are you drawing?
Okay, here's the thing with like Legend of Zelda. It's like it's basically like a cycle that just happens over and over. When you think about it, it's pretty tragic that they're like bound to do this over and over and over and over again, no matter what happens. Like that's an interesting angle to look at it. But if like, oh, it's just Legend of Zelda and like just
But
one
this whole
loop.
fate thing
like
that you're saying. It's so universally impossible to leave the nation and the plot hinders around completely annihilating the...
They're saying it's so universally impossible to have Shen pilot hinders around. What?
Deltarune wins since its plot is a prophecy but Terry's two pathway to achieve this prophecy.
Yeah, it's like I said, like you can almost like there's a lot of ways to make prophecy interesting, and it's not like just spoiling the story. You can make it interesting by not spoiling the story, you know? You can kind of spoil the story, but like, oh, it's actually not the way you expected it to be. It's not just dark. It's not just evil guy gets killed. Like, there's so many ways you can make it interesting. I'm not saying like prophecy, like the prophecies are inherently
Crazy
bad.
How
It's
the whole lore of Zelda
how
is when Ganondorf got rage baited so hard he forced to run back for all eternity.
Yep.
Thank you, Frozen Nifties, for the follow.
I thank you for the follow, Frozen
You can never leave.
Nephthys. Like it's how it's implemented. It's how you use it. It's not how. It's not.
Omegan_total.
It's not it being used.
Request. Chug jug with you.
There are a lot of good prophecies with like
Just a cat 5024 said.
there are a lot
"My
of stories with like good
just a bunch of
prophecies.
symbols that only make sense around the end of the story.
Yeah, that's basically how prophecies work. Like a prophecy is always like, you can like there's so many good ways you can do this. You can make it like very ironic.
Execution is bad.
Yeah. And that's the problem. Most of like prophecies are executed poorly because authors don't like appreciate tragedies well enough. Like the best use for I think the best use case for prophecies are in tragedies.
Minas-4499 super chatted for $5.
Oh, thank you for the
Thank
5.
you for the insight. I think my biggest pet peeve would have to be when the world building feels so soft that it isn't grounded at all.
Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat again, Ministash.
Dark humor is the way some people cope with tragedy.
Thank for the insight. I think my biggest pet peeve would be when the world building feels so soft it isn't grounded at all. I mean, it depends on like how it's executed.
If there is an origami witch, then would there be a craft witch that is as powerful, maybe stronger, but is also the origami witch's 25-year rival?
The origami witch is like way older.
I would love to see an author make a story that's just every trope that they hate, but genuinely try to make a story with it.
Also, I can.
Thanks, Killer Chris, for
honestly
checking
a lot of the things. So I've written a lot of story like in the past. I mean, I shared it in several places, but most of them I didn't. I just realized what I'm listening
Peanut.
to. Okay, let's see. Frick, I lost focus. Like a lot of like stories I've written in the past is like out of spite. In that most like It's like
Hey,
missed.
what happened to the sun? Oh yeah. Big hit time.
It's like missed opportunities.
You lost focus? What else is
Yeah.
new?
All right. It's like missed opportunities or like bad uses of like tropes.
Will you make wizards/witches the guardians of a god since the god is immobile to the point that they're as strong or just slightly below the god?
Probably. And I said there are like quote unquote guardians, but I don't know. Didn't really think about like the situation of like all the gods. I think most of them
Thank
are
you,
like content with just
883 for the follow.
isolating
Welcome to the
themselves
basement.
in like their own
You
pocket
can never
universe.
leave.
Thanks for the follow, Chiz 883. I think most of them are like content with like just being isolated.
Retronicus said.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ron.
Oh yeah, seven stream streak killer. Alright, good night. Retronicus? Oh, hell yeah. 3 for Dante?
Hooray. I'm a fake ronillust fan.
Yep. But yeah, like
Mel's the silly said. Bird.
it's really about like how you execute the trope. But it's not, well, no, there are tropes that are actually just bad. Fridging.
Note Yon 10119 said.
Fridging's
I
bad.
found it heart-shattering when finding out Dave was a heartless eye image generator.
Yes. IDK, what that means, it's
Sugar Benefactor said, are you ever going to get another tuber model? Or nah?
probably. Fridging is when you kill a character
Let's get back on
by
she's a
stuffing
10
them in
but
a
stuff.
fridge.
She's a 10 but she low-key has too many cats for you to be comfortable.
Fridging is, this is what fridging is. Fridging is
Flame Obi-1HX said, Roni, what's her favorite character from
So-
FNAF or her fave fandom so I can make it into Candy Smile?
you have a character, usually female, and you have a hero. So you kill the female character that like the
Fridging
hero
is
cares
when you kill
about.
off a character just to
Yeah.
forward a character's development and nothing else.
Yes, that's all trope. So you kill
Give
You kill the character
underscore
horribly.
1744 said, Roni, can you put me in your pocket universe? I
Alright,
hope
give me
it's
one
made
sec.
of denim. I will
Hor-
create a whole market for lint with the mites and become an isekai character.
you kill your character. You kill this character horribly, in like the worst way possible, like just for tragedy's sake. And that motivates this character to get revenge or whatever, and then the character never gets mentioned again.
Petrichor underscore pi said, could
This-
you give me an example of a character that was fridged?
The first, well, the thing was when let me think. The originator for this term is from Kyle Rayner's was it Kyle Rayner's girlfriend or wife? That they killed, like, a villain like kills like Kyle Rayner's like love interest and puts her in a fridge. That's the term. That's where it came from. The villain puts her in the fridge. Yeah, girlfriend. Puts her in the fridge and then that's it. That's the thing. Literally it. I'll show you the panel. This is the panel.
So Ace from One Piece?
No, it's different.
Onion.
Ace is like an emotional, like his death, like has an emotional like payoff. This has no emotional payoff. They just killed her for no reason.
Funny thing
Just
is,
to
I
like
think
motivate
Kyle
him.
experienced the
It's to
fridging
motivate
trope
him.
twice.
Yeah.
This was
It's-
just the first time.
Yeah, it's to motivate him. They never cared about this character. No, no resolution. They just killed her. Like she's a plot device. That's a bod. That's just bad. They just killed her for shock factor. Like Ace has like an emotional impact. Like
So Tanjiro's family outside of Nezuko?
no. Tanjiro's
Hey, so I
family
found
has
this
like
cat that screams at
impact
me every
later on in
time
the
I
story.
open the fridge, and I'm not sure if he knows about the looming void in the freezer.
Yeah. Tanjiro's like family has like impact in the story later on.
I think fridging can work in a setting where characters die all the time and for any reason, but I always find it hard to connect to characters when
Yeah.
Idemp. Aaron JR said, bye.
It's like there's like a specific thing for it. Like the character needs to be at least established. You can't just like make a mook. You can just kill like a rando and say, oh, that you fridged the character. No, it's just rando. Like Kyle Rayner's girlfriend was like
Sandman once
established.
said, I low-key
and then they
forgot
just
the
killed
girl
him.
who's holding you name.
It's Lavender. Yeah, like Tanjiro's family has like
The herp
impact
derp.
beyond that.
Derpity derp. Derp.
And like they never like made it so that they were stuffed in the fridge, you know? Let me see if I can find one.
Nobra hit a double whammy because she did this, then came back for plot and a happier ending.
Yeah. No, that's not. I think like you
Thanks
need
for the
to
little
like
puny
the
underscore
fridge actually has
artist.
to be like followed through. So I don't think no barrier like qualifies. I can't remember.
Sansman
Like
once
it's
said,
mostly
"Her
comics.
old
This is a
name,
mostly
not
comic.
lavender."
Hex. Like there's a specific like thing for this. Like it's I think it's like the disrespect aspect of it that's like the most important. Like they treat it like they're not even like they get treated less like not even a character afterwards. Like the character just grieves for like a bit, like gets angst for a little bit. They just like get angst for like a little bit, and then they don't even get mourned.
Can't really say any Spider-Man since there is a reason why.
I mean, Gwen Stacy's kind of like early Gwen Stacy. Sure, they just add more or angst to it now, but honestly, like Gwen Stacy's kind of was
What happened to the
an example for like
business
the
outfit
longest time.
Lavender? Sansman
What business
once
outfit?
said, "Oh yeah, it's Hex or Hexy."
What business outfit? What's another bad trope? Idiot ball. There's this trope called idiot ball where was it idiot ball or stupid ball? It's something similar. Like it's one of those.
I remember you
Where
doing that outfit
No,
business
idiot.
in a beach one.
idiot plot or idiot I need to search it. Idiot ball. Yeah, idiot ball. It's It's like when the character is normally smart, just act stupid.
Asuno_official said, my brain is so slow RN I
Hi,
was going to
Asuno.
type. Good night. I just
Good
don't
night.
have energy to do the pug bet. Have a good night.
Alright, good night, Asuno.
They're talking about the lavender in a suit toggle you never finished along with the rest.
I don't remember that. I always finish. I finish everything I put my mind into. I've never procrastinated ever. Yep.
That's what she said. I don't understand why they can't just write the situation to be more mentally challenging rather than making the character dumber.
It's just like poor writing. I mean, sometimes it's like you just want like a thing to happen, and the writer just said, oh, I don't want to bother, so they just made them stupid for like a second.
Do you tell that to your therapist?
Yes. I don't have a therapist. It's expensive.
I think you shouldn't do idiot balls. Just do smart balls, which is just making a dumb/silly character become smart in a serious case.
Yeah. Like there's a difference between like a character like being characteristically like stupid or like
If
incompetent in a
smart
certain
character is the
scenario.
problem for the plot, just have a dumb character fudge things up instead of the smart character.
Like that's more of a how would I say this? It's more of a it's just more of a flaw or like a mistake rather than an actual trope. But yeah. So basically like the entire plot of like Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, like he has like he's holding like the idiot ball like the entirety of the movie. Honestly,
Smart
everyone's like
characters' only
stupid.
problem
That
should
freaking
mostly
story.
be physical or mental. If it's something about problem solving, don't make them dumb.
Like everyone was dumb in like Multiverse of Madness. Freaking Game of Thrones season 8. They literally like highlighted this where freaking Jamie Lannister said, I've always been the
flanderization that can happen in comics and other media, but that's more of a long-running TV trope.
yeah. Like Jamie Lannister
Cookie
like
Dough
said
Cat
they literally said,
127
I've always
Ronnie,
been
did
the
you make
idiot
Lavender
Lannister.
hate me or something?
No. It's always been like he literally said I'm like the stupidest Lannister. Brother, what are you talking about? You literally got caught like a dumbass because you forgot to take off your hand. You fucking moron. Like that's common sense bullshit. You can't just say he was dumb. He wasn't. Are you serious? Like it's so dumb. That's another bad trope. Yeah, I hate those shows. There are other
They
tropes
should
that I
have been
also hate.
patient for season 8's book to finish rather than making season 8 straight up.
The freaking creators don't want to
Draw
make the
yourself
story
rested as
anymore.
a box of tissues.
They don't want to make the story anymore. They don't want to make the show anymore. That's like obvious. It's very obvious that they didn't want to do it anymore.
Yon10119 said, what if? If the parasite went on someone's head but instead of it dominating the witch dominates the parasite.
then they kind of just push it out. The parasites don't really give you any benefits. Like either gets like
The Marvel movies have been falling off since Stan Lee, especially the new Falcon movie and Thunderbolts.
well, Stan is not really like a director.
Instead of bridging characters, microwave them. So much more motivating.
True.
Is there a name for a trope where the good character does the bare minimum or the flat-out opposite and are still treated as a hero? We saw
Oh,
Jet fight gods.
I don't know if
Did they
there's
win
a
any
trope
fights?
name for that, but no. No. She doesn't even win against dragons. Also, some of those are just for like I just want to make like a cool drawing. Not like she doesn't meet all the gods. She meets like she doesn't meet the dragon god. I know drew that before. She doesn't do that. She doesn't get that. She doesn't meet the time witch, and she doesn't. If she fights, she doesn't win that.
I'd give there is a trope name for it, but it really sucks when the writer is trying to make you root for a character who is objectively not a good person.
Like the writer thinks they are. I don't know if that's a name. If there's a name for it. Alright, let me think.
Get clickbaited, idiot Ron, probably.
Yeah. She doesn't meet two dragons though. She meets Sapphire and Ruby. I have this like
She doesn't meet Emerald?
no.
Can they fuse together to form Garnet?
Also maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I can find like a good story for Emerald, but I probably not. Don't really have a reason for them to meet another dragon. I feel like if I make them meet too many greater dragons, it's too how would I say this? Like
Apparently the trope is called designated hero. I hate designated heroes.
designated heroes. Also, I can talk about tropes like all stream long, to be honest. I can just read TV tropes. That'll be fun. Designated hero is a character who, despite being presented as the hero within the story, doesn't actually do anything heroic. Heroic light, despite behavior lining up morality, ambiguous, reckless, even outrageous villainous
Easy
actions.
12-hour stream.
Yeah. Second channel content? Question mark? But yeah. Let's see. Honestly,
TV trope tier list.
bro, there's so many. King One Punch Man? No, that's not. That's not King. King is like a joke character. Hi, Ryoshi. Like almost everything One Punch Man does is like a subversion of a trope.
Not Jane 10119 said, is there a really wise witch that is like 2,763 years old and is basically paused its age physically but is basically a sweet grandma mentally?
Yeah, probably. Not 2,000 years old. I think the oldest one will be around 1,000. I want the elves to be special. Like I think some of like the witches have managed to like make either slow down aging enough that it like becomes less important, or
Sugar Benefactor said, "Hey Roni, I don't think the give her 8 coins command works because I tried give a cookie dough cat 127 6.7k rat coins. Yes, it's a 67 joke, yet they didn't get any and I lost some rat coin." Flame Obi1HX said, "It's blur anyways,
Let me
Roni
see.
is to are thy why."
Alright,
Ghost.
sometimes like the give rat coins is very
Roni
buggy.
really
I
likes
wouldn't
his
recommend
unique
it.
Characters.
I wouldn't recommend it. What? I want the elves to feel old. If at least like in the context of humanity. If I have too many old characters, that's like thousands of years old. I think they lose their impact. It's like having too many kryptonites in one planet.
Thank you Akembi Lives for the follow. Welcome to the
Oh, thanks for the
basement.
follow.
You can never leave.
Akambi lives.
Thank you Wolfkill 1080 for the follow. Welcome to the basement. You can never leave.
Let's see. There's like a trope in. It was a designated hero where like the character was like everyone's just glazing the character for no reason, for doing like the bare minimum. That happens in a lot of isekai. Where
Jane10119 said, "Who is the oldest in the world that is not a god?"
I mean, dragons are technically not gods. They're very old. They're like at least millions. They're practically demigods, to be honest. So I don't know if we can call them odd gods, but for like humans or humanoids, it's the true elves. They're around 1,000, probably like a few, like maybe 1,000 and a few hundred years old. And I want them to like feel like when you meet them, like they can fuck you up. You know? But there are creatures that are just fairly old. Like there are turtles that are old. Freaking some slime could be old. There's a lot of like old animals. Maybe trees and shit. Alright. I think these are good. I'm gonna do one more sketch maybe. But it's getting late. I should probably call it a day. I do have to leave in like a bit.
Flame Obi1HX said, "Roni Watts fatigue, insert very sad face of insomnia."
Bruh. Alright.
I got to go because I don't want to pass out again.
Alright, I also have to go, so I should probably raid.
No DND,
No.
but it's soon to frown.
Yeah, sorry. I'll
Oh
do
no.
it like
Do
this.
you dip your earwax in your food so that you get that extra tangy
Maybe the day
flavor?
after. No?
Good night,
The
Ron.
fuck?
Don't
Alright,
let
who
the
do we
trope
raid?
which rewrite your narrative.
Alright, who do we raid?
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
ghosty boy.
Alright, see ya, Ryoshi. Oh yeah, tomorrow is like Enter's birthday. I might stream. Because we're gonna play Repo.
Note
I don't know if I'm streaming. I'm not sure.
What if a proto-elf finds an adult that looks just like one of their parents since they are basically children, physically?
Nah, all their parents are dead. I'm
Flicks
sorry.
Peanut.
Alright, who do we raid? Who's live today? Ulsan's live. Ichigo's live. Peanut's live. Who do we raid? We can raid Ichigo.
Sugar Benefactor said, at Moss74684 says, what are you drawing and when is Rich
Echo's
Part
playing
2?
with Toki and Kiko, maybe. Oh, let's just wait. Ichigo or
Sugar Benefactor
Marduk.
said, when is Rich Part 2?
Oh, thanks for the
the
follow,
alert, Sugar
Skull Kid.
Thank you, Skull Kid,
we're about to end
4D
stream.
for the follow.
Alright,
Welcome
thank you
to
for the follow.
basement. You can never leave.
About to end stream though. Alright, I'll see
Maybe
you
these
guys
elves bounce from
maybe
parental
tomorrow.
Figure to parental figure. Still confused about the whole dying of old age thing.
They eventually like get
Sugar
over, like
Benefactor said, tell us.
adjust. They're pretty much adults. Like they're kind of like they're just really small. Alright, I'll see you guys then.
Cookie Dough Cat 127 said, is
Like,
it
mentally they're
intentional
adults.
that the 8 ball is mad at
Alright.
me or
Yeah.
does
Alright,
the
I'll
hat
see you
need
guys
clothes
then.
too?
I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe. If I'm gonna stream, it's gonna be like in the afternoon, so it's gonna be late. So maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, I'll see you guys either then or by tomorrow or the day after. Alright, see you guys. Goodbye. Bye.